My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
It's all right. All right, I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! 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 God damn it!
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
EBT's involved. EBT's involved.
Kaya, please just fucking go, but just stop.
You deserve whatever suffering could possibly come to you. If you are a Republican and try to start any of that kind of nonsense with me in person, you will lose your life.
And just now, Elon Musk did a German World War II salute.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's me."
Good writing, Diane. It's a lot like a great cup of coffee. When it's made right, it just warms you from the inside out.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested, like genuinely.
We'll give you a moment to do some introductions, but before we do that, guys, hoist them if you got them. Let's give a toast to the inauguration of our 47th president. In fact, what may soon become the God Emperor, Donald J. Trump. Throw him back, gang. Cheers.
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 Yeah. Sorry about you being Canadian, Vec.
Silent Hill F was made for women.
That's why Airbag likes it so much. True.
And I see you, Hypno. Hypno says that's gay. Smash AT. What the fuck?
I mean, sleeping with McDuggan's body pillow.
Look. This is the way I think about McDuggan's. Is
I'm straight, but sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition, I got in a relationship with one of the male characters.
If you turn the lights off, you don't know what kind of hole it is. It doesn't matter. You just shut the lights off, and everyone's the same. True.
I think Jay just got a clip right there.
Well, Jay, she's a prized urinalist.
Oh, is she?
Well, I mean, she hasn't won any awards, but she's been nominated. So...
like Yote.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. She's the Yote of journalism.
Of journalism, indeed.
Woke, gay, and doesn't win shit. Excellent.
Anyway, thank you, Destructive Disc, by the way. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody. Anyway, so let's get back to the super chats. So let me see. We got JayViper with a 2. I never. I didn't even see this super. I didn't even read the super chat. I'm over here fucking going off right now, and this super chat is on screen the entire time. Holy shit! This is the best $2 you ever spent. This shit's up the entire time. Yeah, this is your pile of poop face moment, like Jaffe. That is great.
People are rising up, the legends here tonight. Crowd going wild under bright pixel lights. His blue eyes are glowing and he's always ready to fight. He's got the killer skills to make the woke completely combust in flames. Throws down the hard truth bombs they hate, but the base trust his game. Keeper, commander, relieve mouse clicks precise in his command. He plays the field like a pro and leaves every opponent on reprimand. Heartbeats racing fast, the screens are lighting up and glowing wild. Legend fully loading, no one's ever gonna slow him down. Our king's on the throne now, wearing the ultimate crown. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking high, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal. How is this possible? Blue eyes shining bright like a vast endless pixel sky at night. Gaming reflexes razor sharp, his instincts never miss the fight. He's the ultimate joystick legend, mastering every single controller. Keyboard king, reigning supreme, every move of nation. JayViper is awesome, so awesome. He's so good looking, it's true. Crowds in total love, wear it all. Hearts all shaking high, keep shaking. Go Jay, go Jay, go. He's unstoppable, unstoppable. King of the game, no doubt, no doubt. Viper's ruling now, let's shout. JayViper, JayViper, hands up. Yeah, he's phenomenal, phenomenal. From shooters to RPG campaigns, he dominates every game. Tweets go viral, woke rage rising, bosses slayed. He beat the game. JayViper is awesome. It's so true. He's so good looking. We love him. Crowds in total love. He's so fun. Hearts all shaking high.
finally, I'm sorry, my bad. Some things were happening. I was running around and I came back and I'm pushing the buttons. And I'm pushing them. I had to close my Steam Deck and open it again. I've never had to do that in my life, but this is the situation that we're in right now, as it appears that my Steam Deck is rebelling against the Circana numbers as well. Just like most people who actually understand anything to do with those things, they're fake, they're garbage, and everyone knows it. I will say this, it's a hell of a grift they got going on there, because apparently people spend and pay them lots of money to have access to these numbers, insane amounts of money for them to collect your numbers that you decide to give them, and a bunch of shit that they don't include. Apparently that's worth something. That's a hell of a grift. I need in on Circana. I wonder how much they cost to purchase, because it shouldn't be much, because I feel like they're really next to worthless. But I would like to get that money. Whatever the hell they got going on there, I just want it. It seems like it's free. It kind of seems like it's just free money. It's a hell of a scam. I need Smash JT to start funding this right after he starts funding the Las Vegas hot tub limo situation that we got to get going on. I feel like it's very important to get on top of that. But the Circana numbers are quite something. We're going to be talking about those today. It's actually hilarious. I do have a few trailers to check out. Not a bunch, but a couple. There's one I'm going to dive into a little more, I think. We're going to check that one out. The first one, we're going to really just dig into that game a little bit. We got some Game Pass news. I almost said moose. Moose. I almost said that. It was very close. But we got like some Game Pass moves. God damn it. Hold on. News. Game Pass news that we can talk about. You probably heard about it, but we're going to talk about it really quick. Moose. I want the moose. Is that Big Booty Adams? Is he doing the moose? Moose. I gotta get the moo now. I gotta get the moo thing. We've also got, of course, the Marathon Circana thing. It's so funny because the stands suddenly want to ignore the fact that we already know Marathon's numbers and have, and it puts them right around where it says it is. Certainly, they sold more since then, but we already knew the numbers. It's hilarious to watch the cope. I have people coping so hard in my comments. It's not even funny. Just go out there and say you don't like Marathon. They will find you. These people who are definitely playing Marathon all day, they will find you if you post a Steam chart. They're going to find you if you say you don't think Marathon's very good. They will find you. You don't even have to go looking for them. You don't have to go commenting on any of their things. They will find you. Believe me. Go run a test. Go run a test. Go make a new account. Go make a new account and post something negative about Marathon. They're going to find you, my friend. 100% they will. We're going to talk a little bit about that, a little more about that Mary Morgan woman that we watched and reacted to her podcast last time. She's the one with the horrendous take about Pragmata. There's many horrendous takes out there. This is one of the worst. We're going to talk a little bit about Pragmata itself. Just a little bit. Of course, we got a nice cleanse waiting for you all. You're going to like that. It's very nice. You will enjoy it. The SPLC situation. I think we're going to spend a decent amount of time on that. It touches gaming. That whole thing touches a lot of things. It's why racism's alive in America. Because they are giving it resuscitation. They did the meme. You know the meme where the Democrats are like over racism and they're giving it CPR? That's literally the SLPC. Okay? The Southern Law Poverty Center, for those of you who know. They're the ones who stand up against racism, but apparently it requires them funding it in order for them to stand against it. Huh. I mean, they are the ones who profit when there is racism, so it makes some sense. We're going to talk a little bit about Hassan. That's some more Pragmata stuff, but I'm going to put a little later, I think. And a sweet moment that was recorded live about that whole situation. You're going to love it. So great. And then I ran into this video of this spinster chick. We're going to talk a little about that. The overrating of women rating themselves continues to be a thing. Wow. Because the absolute copium, the copium that this woman is injecting into her veins and huffing and taking in pill form all at once is so strong. And of course, we've got a clavicular's friend update of someone who needs to get their head flushed down a toilet. We have all of these things lined up, all of these things. And of course, any breaking news that may arise, we will cover it all. We will cover it all. I think you're going to love it. I think we got a good show lined up for you. Lots of talking points. Hopefully it goes over. If we do unlock the game today, we're going to go to Pragmata stream number 2. Okay? We are well into the 3rd level. Is it the 3rd level? Yeah, it's the 3rd level. Because I beat the boss. I pretty much opened the stream last time and beat the out of that boss in level 2. And then we went into level 3. And I did a bunch of stuff there. I think we're making pretty good headway there because we've unlocked all the tree things, so we got to go across the tree. That's pretty much where we stopped. But that game, I'm really liking it. Like the people talking about game of the year, okay, it makes sense that it's in the conversation for the game of the year. Right now, in conversation for game of the year, I would say is Crimson Desert and Pragmata, and there's no one else. I would say Slay the Spire 2, but Slay the Spire 2 is not released. But if we were to include early access in that conversation, I guess you could, but I don't generally include early access games in game of the year combos. My water is boiling and my tea is about to be ready. I will be right back and we will get into the pre-stream party crashers just a moment. I was trying to get this done beforehand, but it did not get done beforehand. Sorry. I had to put on clothes. I made a big mess of myself. I made a massive mess of myself at dinner. We were having delicious roast that my wife made with some mashed potatoes and some green beans. And the roast is so tender, you don't even need a knife. I mean, you're just cutting it with a fork. Well, I went like this. I went to cut it. And when I went to cut it, my fork went like this. It spun in my hand and just shoved the roast towards me, which there's this, we did the loose gravy, so it's watery, but it's really good because it's really good with roast because it like soaks it up. It's great. But the roast acted like a snowplow and spraying my entire body in the gravy. So my shirt was obliterated, my shorts obliterated. What did I just do with those shorts and that shirt? They just came out of the laundry. So that's great. So those went right back in. They're washing right now, trying to get that oily nastiness out. Okay, the oily nastiness must come out. Okay, I'm gonna get my tea real quick. We'll be back. Say hi to everybody and do the pre-streamers.
Step into the wild highway moon. Catch the breeze, I'm aiming soon. Life ain't no monsoon town. Gooning round till sundown. Got my shades, my rocket shoes. Breaking dawn, no time to lose. Chasing dreams with open skies. Laughing loud with wide eyes. Every day I'm gooning, baby. Flying high and feeling crazy. Hit the road and on the night. Gooning under city lights. Never slow down, always fast. Kicking dust, forget the past. Jump the fences, break the rules. Goon squad of midnight fools.
Nothing like starting a stream off with the BRB stream. I love it. I can't talk tonight. I need water. The enunciation is not with me today. I was assaulted by a pork roast. To be fair, it was beef. To be fair, it was very beef. It was beefy and it was delicious. It was so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, the roast was so good that when I sprayed myself with everything, I didn't even get up. I just kept eating because I'm like, well, it's there anyway. I'm just going to wear it and I'm going to finish eating and then I'll take care of it. That's the situation I was in. And meanwhile, Ethan, the little guy, was cracking. He could not stop laughing. We had to make him stop. I'm like, dude, enough. You have to stop laughing. Stop that laughing. Dude, he did this yesterday too with playing volleyball. My God, once in a while he just starts his thing. What's up? I'm not going to stop talking about you because I love you. Yeah. Because you were laughing. I'm sorry. That's a dumb face. You think that's a dumb face? Yeah, that's because that's marathon. So you think this is so if that was a video game, Ethan, if that was a video game right there, that guy, if he was in a video game, would you be like, that seems like a good video game or a bad video game?
Bad.
Yep, high five.
But you don't.
Bam! He knows. He knows. How good is that video game right there with that guy, Ethan?
You don't like it either.
Mm-mm.
Because why is it's a she or a he?
Is it a she or a he? Good question. Isn't that a good question? Isn't that an interesting question from the boy? Let me tell you what. I'm gonna bring up a picture of it, another picture. Okay, we'll see. Let's see. We're gonna run this kid through some pictures. Let's do marathon characters. Okay, images. Hold on. All right, so this right here. Open image and new tab. There you go. So that's another picture of him. How does he look? Cool or stupid?
Stupid. I hate him.
Say it louder.
I hate him.
You hate him. Looks bad. Okay. What about this? Oh, hold on. That's not a open image and new tab. What about this one?
Is that? That's bad. I don't.
Say it louder.
Like her.
You don't like her?
No.
But you can at least tell that one's a girl, huh?
Okay.
That's an upgrade. What about this one over here? Open image and new tab. What about that one? What about this one right there on the left? I don't know what it is.
Hate it.
You hate it. What about this one? She's not cool?
Seriously, a robot.
So if a game company released characters that look like this, would you be like, that's trash or that's awesome? That's trash? That's right. That's my son. We're raising him right around here. Thank you very much. You have anything else you want to say?
Well, I didn't really want to know that I watch all the Spider-Man videos.
You have? Not all of them. You're still working on them.
I changed Spider-Man 2. I like Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 3.
So he liked Spider-Man 1 and 2. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. Okay. He's on those. You're going to Spider-Man 3 now?
Spider-Man 3 and...
You started it?
And Green Goblin came back.
Yeah, the Green Goblin. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's Harry.
And the Sandman guy. And Venom. Yep.
I didn't get to see him.
Well, you got to go watch it. You got to keep going. You got to get all caught up on the series, man. Don't screw around with that. There, it's got to it right now. He kept it playing when he was over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we can now know, and he's never seen these characters before because I don't have them deal with this, and I wouldn't want to expose him to these horrible characters. But for science, I did it just now, and you all witnessed the child look at these things, and he was like, what is this? What is this crap that Bungie is trying to shove down my throat? What is it? Base son. Yes. Smart kid. Yes. Up a Bungie. Yes. God, this child must be protected at all costs. Yes, trust me. I took 3 years off streaming so we could protect him. It was the entire reason I was gone. I'm back. And he's great. Everything's wonderful. Let's say hello to the people who showed up, shall we? We do have Slay Every Game. What's up, man? I see him on Rumble. Sorry I didn't say hi to you. I was going to go run and grab my tea at that moment, but good to see you. We did have Roadkill, who was first, who says, do I get a free t-shirt for being first? If not, I'm not watching the show. You do get a free t-shirt. They're the taco t-shirts that you hand out. You get one of those for free. You can go grab one right out of your truck. You're all set. I think you're all set. Commando Kodiak is here as well. How does making up fake sales help Bungo, especially when they cancel their GDC panels and were about being successful in the market, and Bungo never doing any sales milestone posts? Isn't that interesting? It's almost like they know not to do the sales milestone posts because they know they got Circana coming up. Now, I don't want to say there's a conspiracy, but did anyone else notice that Circana dropped their, Marathon's number 4 at the same time that Marathon had a sale start at 20% off? Did anyone else notice this? Am I alone in noticing that the sale lined right up with Circana's release? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I feel like there's collusion. Yeah. What's up, dude? Oh, you got something else? What's this? What is this?
From
What's this from? So it looks a little scary. Ethan made this. What is it though? He's got a massive sword. Wait, it's a girl. This looks like Zora, Zora. I can't say his fucking name.
It's the underworld. Just
It looks okay. Here you go. Take it. Did you draw it too, huh?
yeah, I'm gonna check what.
All right, he's gonna check and make sure. Don't turn on a game. Okay, it's from something else. Let's see. Anyway, we got White Wolf here as well. What's up, man? Behold, yes, behold me, Jay. It's true. We're here. We are going to need a bigger chipper, though. I do see that. It's absolutely true. We got Smash JT in the house. Good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for making it. My sting's not scrolling. I love when that happens. That's the best. We've got Aloof Liberties here as well. Good to see you. Hi. Hello. And we have Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. What's going on, Bobby? I gotta work on that. That's not a good one. We'll work on it. And I think that's everybody who said hi. If there's anyone else out there and I missed you, feel free to say hello. Oh, we got into the... What's up there? The 643. Ooh, you could have been into the 67, but you missed. Gentry Chow versus the Underworld. This is Gentry. That's kind of... Yeah, her eyes seem bleeding. Are her eyes bleeding?
No, that's just
Is there marks on her face? Oh. Yeah, I thought they were bleeding too, but no, it's just some marks on her face. Yeah, we're good. I didn't think so. He doesn't have stuff like that unlocked on his thing. That would have been surprising. I'm going now. Think Gentry Chow.
Gentry Chow versus the underworld.
Gentry Chow versus the Underworld. All right, let's look. Gentry Chow?
No, G. There's a J, not a G.
It's G. Oh, Gentry Chow. There we go. This one? Her.
Yeah, that's her.
She gets some superpowers.
Yeah, she has fire.
She does seem to have fire. Yep.
Wait, where's the area where she got...
Well, I don't know where the thing is that you got, but I mean, okay.
Like, check a little bit. Oh,
Where? This?
oh, the fourth one.
This one?
Middle.
This?
Yeah.
Wait, this?
Yep.
Wait, what is happening? She just transforms? Oh, this is her jumping or something.
That's her full
She's a demon.
control. Well, she's not a demon.
She's not?
She's nice, and someone just...
She's nice?
went inside of her. Someone just went inside of her, just like Venom.
Oh, someone went inside of her like Venom. Oh, well, look at this. We've got a crossover. My thing froze.
Oh my...
Everything froze. What's happening? Everything froze. Why is this happening? Hold on a sec. I had an issue with my camera earlier. Hold on. What is going on here? This keeps happening. Hold on. We'll fix it. We will fix it. This has been a thing where like my camera will just start freezing in the middle. It actually started broken today. And it didn't even show it. There we go. Why does that keep happening? I would like that to stop.
Down here, go down here. It's somewhere here.
Where? Well, here, no one saw the Gentry Chow stuff. It was frozen. Everything was frozen. There we go. That's her. And then she turns into this demon thing.
Yep.
Like Venom.
Well, someone went inside her. And then they took over her body.
Okay.
I heard Mommy scream.
I think she laughed. It sounded like Mommy was laughing, actually.
Wait, guy. Go down.
Uh-huh.
Not on that. Down.
Down this?
Nope.
Over here. Okay.
Where is it? Where did it go?
I have no idea. It always changes. Oh, they're fighting a big spider sheep.
That's just a...
That's a spider sheep.
It's
He
a
has like
demon.
ram horns,
It's
dude.
a demon.
It's a demon. Well, that makes sense. Lots of demons in this show. Okay.
Because it's called the underworld.
It is the underworld.
That's from the
She is fighting them. Yes, this is her in her full form. She's going Super Saiyan right there. All right.
For full form, and that's her. The other one is full form for getting control.
This one?
Nope.
This one.
No, another one.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on by. I gotta keep going. I'm gonna run out of time. Very Super Cyan. What's up? You got something else? Okay, hold on.
With the Mitchells. The
What's this one?
The machine from the Mitchells.
The machine from the Mitchells. Oh, the Mitchells versus the Machines. This is the machine from them, from that show. He made this one, drew this.
Running.
He's running. Okay, sweet. And this guy? Oh yeah, he's
From Plants vs. Brain Rot.
Plants versus Brain Rot.
Something.
He's a Kiwi something. He's a Kiwi.
Search it up. I don't
He's
know.
a Kiwi with Gatling gun. I'm good on that. Okay, thank you very much. Those are cool. So he likes to make these things, then he plays with them. Like those are his like he has all these. So I buy all these toys for him. Okay, I buy loads and loads of these freaking toys. They're everywhere. And this kid is like, okay, I touched the toy for 5 minutes. I'm gonna go draw something. I'm gonna draw 5 different toys. I'm gonna play with those only. And then the toys that you purchase for me are going to collect dust. That's how that goes. We did see the Kiwi the other day. I thought so too, yeah, but it's okay. You just want to show it again. Want to make sure everyone has seen the Kiwi. It's very important. Yeah, it's very important that I buy these toys because then they can collect dust. And instead of I could just, you know how much cheaper paper is than the entire plastic toy? It's a lot cheaper. The expensive part, though, however, is the ink. We are now out of ink. If we want to print out anything, yeah. I should really just get rid of everything and sell it. Yeah, I should sell all that, and then we can take paper and then just make that into a toy. Like you can make paper into, you can do origami. You can make paper airplanes. We got these really cool paper airplane book where you can learn how to like make really cool paper airplanes. We've made some cool ones. We've made some pretty cool. I think I should just sell these. Yeah, that would actually be good. Yeah, I think that is the way to go. I get some sweetener. Sorry, I had to grab some sweetener. I forgot to get my sweetener for my tea. There we go. We got our Chicago style tea right here. And we're going to pour in the milk. And we'll be ready to go. We are teed out of our mind. There we go. All right. We got it. We got Toasty with the Mosty in here. What's up, Toasty? Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Charlie Nuclear, toxic salute to you, my friend. And like I promised, we will get into the super chats right now. Pre-stream party crasher time. Let's go. We've wasted enough. Now let's get moving.
I said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off.
I think I need a J dance emote. I need to work on that. That's what we need. Have a grapefruit. Your mom just said to eat a fruit. I understand. Yes, indeed, it's true. I was a professional dancer. Those are all real recordings from when I was a professional dancer. I cannot do that anymore to that level, but I still have the hip movement as required when needed. You know what I mean. And let's start the pre-stream party crashers with the first man in, which is Smash J motherfucking T, the legend himself, sending out a gift membership. We're creating new chuds today. We'd love to see it because we'd love to add the chuds. And with that, the legend has spoken.
I need money. I just do. It's for food and vacations, not the lawsuit.
Shout out to Telly03, who's the one who received it. Now, Smash JT should start holding on to some of this because from what I understand, he's going to have to start paying some serious cash to people because we hear how cooked he is right now, no matter what the truth is. Every time there's any update with the lawsuit, it's Smash is cooked. Smash is cooked. That's all there is. There's no such thing as his lawyer. It's just whatever the other lawyers say. It's true. It's true. But with that, let's give some hugs to our brand new chud. Hitelli03.
No.
Give me a hug.
No way.
Come here.
I'm not coming over there.
Let's go.
Hey, don't touch me. Get away from me.
Shout out, Smash. Thank you again for that. Appreciate you, man. And shout out to Telly for becoming the chud, the newest chud, Telly. We've also got Roadkill saying, someone say insane amounts of money with the 199. I don't think anyone did say insane amounts of money, but look at you, sir, dropping insane amounts of money. And of course, Roadkill is a legend in these parts. Shout out to him. Hell yeah. And thank you very much for the 199.
High five.
Pretty sweet. It's pretty fucking sweet. But he didn't stop there. No, he did not. Roadkill understands exactly how much it costs to do laundry these days. Has anyone seen your water sewage bill? It's not good, right? It's insane. So he's dropped the $19.99 in the motherfucking chat. Roadkill, shout out to you. I super appreciate it, man. Thank you for paying for my laundry, which is running again. We've done 5 loads. 5 loads today. 5. And they weren't little loads. And now there's the 6th tiny load. If you listen to that out of context, that might sound insane. Thanks for shaking up the chat.
Every move you make, I lose my breath like I'm playing a game with sudden death. You got me shook, I can't look away. Got my heart racing, a fast relay. So sexy, so smooth, you're my cliche. You got me shook.
Thank you again, Roadkill, for the $19.99. We appreciate you, man. You rock. You do indeed. We are not done. The pre-stream party crashers. Look at this. We have hit tier 1. Ding, ding, ding. We have done it put us over into the 643 with a $5 banger saying the wisdom of $5 banger. You just blew my fucking mind with this. That's insane. You did. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for the 5. And thank you for letting us witness the Dancing Eric. Hell yes. Thank you again. Into the 643. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the 5. And Bobby. Look at Bobby. He's here. He's become one of us. Bobby jumping in, going full on chud, becoming a chud, which I suggest everyone does. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. But you can also become a member right here on the channel and become part of us and unlock some pretty cool emotes. One thing I will say about YouTube, they need to stop effing around with these emotes and let me use them across the channels. I want to use like other people's emotes in other channels. Let me do it. Twitch can do it. Why can't you? But with that, let us all welcome Bobby. Make sure you send some hugs in the chat to him because around here, we hug.
Can I have a hug?
No.
Give me a hug.
No way.
Come here.
I'm not coming over there.
Let's go.
Hey, don't touch me. Get away from me.
White Wolf is telling me that there's some shit going down right now with the quartering. Have to take a second. Wait, no fucking way. So, hold on. So, the quartering is threatening Stuttering Craig. 1 new scalp a day. No fucking way he did this. No fucking way, dude. Hold on. No. What? Like, come on, dude. What the fuck is the quarter? What the quartering is now? He's doing the Mafia Don thing. Oh my God, hold on, guys. I can't believe this, dude. What a dumbass. Let me just double check what I'm reading and make sure I'm not being stupid. No, he did it. No fucking way. I'm just trying to catch up a little bit on some things. No fucking way. Okay. We're gonna cover the quartering now real quick. Because yeah. Oh my God, dude. This guy, he's a glutton for punishment. This guy, he's a glutton for fucking punishment. I wasn't even gonna cover him today. He literally just jumped into my show. Hold on a second. Hold on. Look at this guy. Bobby just made 5 more gift memberships. Hold on, Bobby. I didn't see this because I was busy checking something out. Bobby dropping the 5 gift membership banger right here in the chat, making 5 more chuds. We've got Horatio, we've got Mumbles, we've got Kevin, Real Trickster, and dude, Pola Royce have all become members thanks to you. Shout out to you, my friend. Well, with that, we got to celebrate one more time. Wait, what is this? Yes, we do. Hey, it's time to get in the hot tub limo. Let's go. We made chuds.
It's so wild.
Don't freeze. Like the twins, 2 sets of twins, right? If you think about it, there's 4 sets of twins. You know what I mean? Shout out, and King Alucard is here as well. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. How are the polls results so even? Dude, this is the closest poll we've ever had. If you have not voted, please do me a favor and vote in the poll. I would super appreciate it. Now, the quartering is going full Mafia Don mode because, again, we saw how he acted in the DMs, threatening people, threatening to take down channels, things like that. Now, this idiot, and I say that nicely because I think that's giving him a lot of credit, but now he's trying to go full Mafia mode, dude. He says 1 new scalp a day, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He said this at 7:30, so I guess starting tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So he's giving us almost 24 hours heads up that there's a scalp coming. He's saying, hey, at Stuttering Craig, you've had a lot to say about my business and me as a man. Tomorrow, we will look at all the messages you've sent, not only me, but everyone else. I hope 2 videos ad revenue was worth it. These people are all snakes. Oh, we're so worried about what Craig sent the quartering, maybe 2-3 years ago when they might have been on good terms? Meanwhile, the quartering is the one who constantly freaking trauma dumps about his dumps on stream whenever he can. We know more about the quartering shit than we do about his coffee business, okay? Because the least legitimate thing he's got going are his businesses, but I think the shits are real. I do. And which he might be getting from the coffee that he's drinking. So I understand that he also let's see, where is this happening? Hold on, let me look at this. Where was it? Quartering is melting down right now. So he's melting down right now. We're going to go through his stuff. I also have these right here. Nearly everyone is profiting off spreading vicious lies on my name. I've been nothing but nice over the years. The receipts are on my side. No, they're not. There's not a single receipt on your side, my friend. Not a single one. I've let it be for weeks, but I guess if they really want me on my villain arc, I will oblige. Oh, he's doing it. Dude, you are on your dumbass villain arc already, you clown. What else has he said? Never forget, all I have to do is send a text message, or was it an email, or was it a messenger pigeon? I don't know, but remember, I have the power to get anyone I want banned from YouTube. I have the week off next week, and I am going to have some fun. Wait, hold on. So he has next week off or this week off? I'm confused. He is edgelording. You're right. Let's go see if he's posted anything else. Let's go see. Oh, that's right. He blocked me. Hey, at Stuttering Craig, care to share the hilarious DMs you sent before I do? Oh my god. I sure hope all those temporary views are worth it. I've tried to play nice, but you've left me no option. By the way, the reason this is happening is because the Quarterings channel is suffering now. Like, it has taken a major viewership hit. Yeah, I do wonder if he's on a drunk rampage. Did he stream today? Did he stream and then start this? Or when was this? Because I really don't keep up with this guy outside of this nonsense crash outs that he has constantly, or some dumbass clip. Let massive YouTube channels lie on your name because long ago I used to watch your channel. I shall send you a spoon for you. You can eat my whole ass, kid. Bro, do yourself a favor and your family a favor and stay off the internet for a week. Just unplug, go outside, take a walk. You will be happier for it. Back in the day, I used to watch every single one of your uploads. Please, for your own sake, get off the internet. Every post makes it worse. He can't. He can't because the Quartering's busy making 20 bad shorts that aren't even his fucking content a day. Okay? He's busy just absolutely churning out as much as he can. He can't take a day off. My understanding is he has to pay his co-host $100,000 a year. Is this real? If this is real, one, massive overpayment for two hoes to be on your side. You don't need your arm candy that bad. $100,000 though? They don't even need their YouTube channels. What is this money? Where's this money coming from? Mr. Millionaire over here? This is insane. This is crazy. He needs to stop paying them. Just get someone else, pay him less. You don't need him. These fucking leeches forget about the fact that I cut my teeth in the most ruthless time that ever existed on YouTube. His most ruthless time on YouTube, by the way, is when he figured out the algorithm and spammed the shit out of it with videos. Literally very similar videos over and over and over and over and over and just kept throwing them up. It was insane. You should see the amount of videos. That's where he got all of his stuff. Now he's figured out that it's shorts and he doesn't even have to make the fucking content. He says, I mean, literally, we've all seen the oranges. This orange is short, I think, got under his skin. We've seen it, right? What are the oranges for? And then everyone did their own thing before it and kept putting. So I think that might have really just done him in where he can't deal with it. I think that's the problem. It's the fact that he doesn't actually make any content at all. He says, they think I won't roll around in the mud with them because I've let it ride for a few weeks. I'm sorry to say, they've mistaked my kindness for weakness. They've mistaked it, you guys. They've mistaked it. What else? The lies. So, nearly everyone profiting off spreading vicious lies on my name. I've been nothing but nice over the years. The receipts are on my side. There's still, again, no receipts. I've let it be for weeks, but I guess if they really want me in my villain arc, I will oblige. I don't want to hear anyone telling me be calm. These fucking losers, Yellow Flash, side scrollers, Brittany, geeks and gamers, they have all turned heel. They have turned heel. Them. Well, here we go. Now he's playing the victim card. But wait, hold on. They all turned heel and decided 1 week's ad revenue was worth selling their souls, so I will oblige. Okay, first of all, he says they have all turned heel. Okay, hold on. I guess if they really want me on my villain arc. He actually replied to this saying that we want him on his villain arc, so he's going to be, but they're the ones who turned heel. I don't know about that one, buddy. I think you had your coming out party where everyone realized you're gay for this bull, and now you can't stand it. It's all out there, right? PPP, Andy, they've taken some time off, right? You're lucky they're on vacation because they would be absolutely roasting you right now. You should be thanking God himself. Perhaps it was him. Perhaps it was him that scheduled this vacation for your PPP friend. Now, I had to say 3 because if I say PP, he'll think the bull and he'll get excited. But it's not for him. It's not. Okay? It's for Ashton. PPP for Ashton has taken a vacation. And he's also extended it to Friday because the Quartering has also had a vacation suddenly pop up. Dude, this is actually fucking hilarious. 1 new scalp a day. Stuttering Craig. Look at how many tweets. You mean the guy that begged me for help on YouTube and to come on my show? These losers overplayed their hand. But when was this? 2024. Oh, wait, I knew it. 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 I fucking knew it. I knew it was going to be old. Oh, I knew it was going to be old. This is like what year? May 2024. So 2 years ago, before everyone realized what a snake the quartering was, Craig talked to him? Wow! My mind has exploded. I can't believe Craig didn't look 2 years in advance to realize what a shit show cuck the quartering was. Jeremy Hambley, the cuck, did not jump out and tell Craig that he was a cuck back then. Craig should have known the problems that were going to arise. How dare Craig talk to him? How dare this happen? Look at this. So this is, the quartering is in blue, okay? Hard to say too early. How long have you been doing the shorts? Your mileage may vary. I can't say if it's worth it. I would love to have you. So I guess he's posting saying you're invited. If you're looking for any guests on Friday, I'd love to come on your show. Right on. Pretty nuts now with the election. Sure, just keep me in mind if you have an opening on the horizon. Wow! This is stunning. Wow, he reached out before. That's crazy. Oh, this reminds me of the time that JDA... No, it wasn't JDA. It was John Trent was like, oh, you don't like us? Look at this one time you used Fandom Pulse in the video. He actually went through all my videos to find a Fandom Pulse one. But I'm like, yes, this is before I realized you were fucking dumb assholes who were just making shit up and throwing it against the wall a lot of times. Now I can't trust you and I never will. Like, it still makes me sick to this day when I see people quote tweet that place. Like, hello, wake up, that place is trash. I'm not going to tell you not to use it, but at least use your fucking brain. Like, oh my God. These losers have overplayed their hands. Now he's going to Ilhan Omar. So all this 3 hours, there's like a 3 hour gap when he was tweeting about Ilhan Omar, although this may have been timed, to be honest, because this was a post of his. So let's go back here. So 6 hours from his last actual post that he posted. I mean, he may have posted this one, but the one that we know he posted. And then I guess it was plenty of times to get drunk. Plenty of time went on to get drunk. So he did. Perhaps he did. This is allegedly. He allegedly got very drunk. Let's go see. This is broken. Whatever this is broken. Let's see if he's... No, that's it. He hasn't said anything else for 35 minutes. Maybe he's gotten up... Wait, hold on. Let's look at the replies. What is he saying in replies? Hold on. Okay, he said, all I have to do is send a text message. This is that thing. It was like, you don't know what I can do. You think I had the power to send a text message. This is what you said, dude. Literally your fucking words, okay? He is possessed by Sonichu. That is a good point. This is true. He did get it, right? He did get the Sonichu, and does he have it still? Has he moved it along? He should send it to Hassan. If you don't, why say this, though? What was the point? And this is where he was saying, we agree, I can take their Kick and YouTube, right? If I actually wanted to, they wouldn't be deplatformed. They would be deplatformed outside of DLive in a week. I don't want that. So this is him saying he can do it. Okay? He can do it. Oh, because I have the power, loser. Please link me your YouTube channel. Hold on. This guy's so fucking pathetic. If he's not replying, he may be passed out. It's possible he's finally passed out drunk. That is true. Hold on, I'm trying to see if he's done any more replies. Not yet. Not yet. I saw this one already. Okay, here we go. This is the one where he threatened Craig. These internet disputes are taking away from dog pics, and I'm not for it. I can only allow these fucking liars so much rope. The liar is you, Jeremy. You've been found out. You've been found out. You've been exposed. The girl who you wanted to give a baby for while you were married, right? The one who you wanted to put a baby in, Brittany Venti, even though you were married at the time when you said this, she has turned on you because she thinks you're disgusting. Okay? We're there. Okay, we're there. Now you want the villain arc? Fine, everyone's down for it. You're already there. Just do your villain thing. What are you going to do? What the fuck are you going to do? Nothing. All right, so it doesn't look like he's doing any more replying. But holy shit, we're going to keep this open. Hold on, we're going to keep this open. We're going to keep this open. We're going to keep a little eye on it. We'll do a little check here and there, okay? We'll do a little check. Let's close these down. I don't want to get lost in here. Close that. Gentry Chow, we don't need that anymore. We're doing that with my son. Have we done anything? Have we gotten to any topics? Hold on. 0 topics covered at this point. 0 fucking topics. God. Sonichu does conform with a gypsy demonic entity that takes the form of a yellow hedgehog called Cagrino Chagrin. Oh my god. Cagrino Chagrin. It reminds me of that movie Slender. Was that when they touched the guy in Slender or something? What, Thinner? Was it Thinner? I forget the name of it. Anyway, let's look at some games. Oh my god. How long have we been streaming? An hour. Holy shit. Let's look at some goddamn games. This is called Tides of Tomorrow. Okay, this thing just released, brand new. Let's check it out.
Welcome to Tides of Tomorrow, a narrative plastic punk adventure.
It's from Stephen King, yeah, Thinner, yeah.
Our unique feature, Storylink, is a new twist on narrative games, where your choices influence the story.
Is he gonna grab her boobs?
Here's how it works. You'll follow someone who played
Not
before
that there
you,
was any
a
there.
friend, your favorite streamer, or even a total stranger.
Your friend was a real star.
You can also play fully offline.
Wow, dude. This game is fucking cooked, huh? This game's fucking woke as shit. I mean, what have we seen already? What have we seen already?
Feature, Storylink, is a new twist on narrative games, where your choice...
Look at this. What? Oh my god. What is this? What is this? What is this? What am I looking at here? Is this a male? Look at this. What is happening? We've got the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had no idea. Dude. It's bisexual colors everywhere. Blue, and this whole place is trans-colored. The whole place. The whole fucking place is the color of the trans.
Players. Here's how it works. You'll follow someone who played before you, a friend, your favorite streamer, or even a total stranger.
Your friend was a real
Dude,
star.
what is
You can
this?
also play fully offline, following pre-made story links.
Could you use your visions to...
Is there anyone that's appealing at all? At all in this game? What am I witnessing?
see where he went? Tidewalkers have visions. You guys can't stop bragging about it.
You'll track visions of that player's past and discover what happened to them.
Take the ocean. We're leaving now.
The choices they made have major consequences on the world.
Hold on. They got someone named Jay in this? JJ Gosling? How fucking dare you? Don't you put this game with my name, anything close to it in there. You're kidding.
The choices they made have major
The acting is terrible.
Your little friend broke into the slaughterhouse and stole from
The
me.
lip
Of
syncing's
course,
terrible.
You're shaping your own story, but you're also leaving a mark for future players.
Now, Tidy! Free the matriarch!
Is this gone straight to Xbox Game Pass? Does anyone know?
Tomorrow is a true passion project from a small, dedicated team. We hope to see you on the Tides.
Yeah, cover them up. That's the way to go. Dude, are you kidding me? There's another video too, right? This is terrible.
Me and Plastic, we're old friends. I'll be dead soon
Here's
anyway.
the thing too, is that I think this is made by the same people that did Route 96. Yes. They made Route 96. Am I wrong? Could be wrong. But yeah, they did Road 96. Road 96. That was a neat game. The premise here of being able to follow in the footsteps of someone in front of you and like they've written a story and you're in their footsteps is interesting, but they've destroyed it.
I'm sorry. We killed the world. We created this problem.
Oh my god. They've killed the world. So not only that, now we have like the world was murdered by people too. So we've got like what? Global warming is
But you
the undertone of the
Tidewalkers
entire
are a
game.
light of hope. There isn't enough for everyone.
Take the Ozen. Don't let her have it.
Nye introduced me to one of you Tidewalkers, yesterday.
Your friend was a
Dude, what is this thing? Bro, what is this thing? Bar, wow. Wow, you really came up with that name, huh? All on your own? That's pretty impressive.
Tidewalkers, yesterday.
Your friend was a real star.
That is horrendous. That is horrendous.
Bastard helped Lex against me. My last assistant was something of an eco-warrior. Read it, you fool!
What about you, Tidy? What do you believe in?
Oh man, it just screams woke, bro. It's unfortunate because the idea of following in someone else's footsteps that they've written a story is interesting, but this looks. Well, I could not stomach this.
You'll die for this.
Mind your head!
Shit, no!
Therefore, believe and you will be saved! This is utter madness! Come back to us!
It's so the acting is horrendous. The acting is terrible.
So, where do we start?
If you trust mankind.
I mean, there you go. This is all you have to see. Holy shit. Well, I didn't know that was going to be that bad. I just saw it was coming out, so I wanted to take a peek. Wait, this is released, yeah? What's the name of it? Tides of Tomorrow? Let's go see how it's doing. This is a pretty small indie team. So Road 96 was pretty good. There was a sequel? I didn't know, Ray. I didn't know. I actually missed that one. But see, Tides of Tomorrow? Tomorrow. Yeah. 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 Yep. Okay. It's a little indie team. I mean, this is all right, I guess, for if they're really tiny. But wow. I mean, so there's also got to be server stuff too, right? Let's go look at what's on Game Pass. Let's see if it's there. Game Pass. Let's see. They would have announced it, right? It's this. That's not a good spot to look. What is this? When is this? Oh yeah, we're also going to talk about this. Hold on, that's not even it. Game Pass games. Let me go look. What are the new releases? I just want to see if it's there. Don't make me sign in and all this shit. Vampire Crawlers. Vampire Crawlers also, by the way, doing pretty well on PC. People are interested in it. People always say, if it releases on Game Pass, it's not going to do well. Guess what? It's on Game Pass. It's out. It doesn't look like this game is, so there's nothing sucking off on it. I don't see... I said sucking off on it. Oh, man. Yeah, so if we go... Actually, let's look at Vampire Crawlers real quick. Vampire Crawlers. Oh. 29,000 people have played this game. 29,500. Wow, it went up a lot today. Yeah, I heard good things. It looks like, yeah, so yesterday it released and today it went up. That's good. That's a good sign. For this one, I guess we'll go check out this game real quick. I've only heard of this game. It's a card game though, so I mean, you know. Yeah, you go along and you go down paths and you fight with cards. It's kind of neat. This isn't my style of game, not like this. But it's a neat idea. People who like card games would like this. Dude, it's a little too throwbacky for me. When you're moving, it's too pixelated for my taste. Like, it looks like an old CRT screen, and that's not pleasant to look at. This game has almost 30,000 people on it. And it's on Game Pass first day. Day one Game Pass, and it still does well. This is what I'm saying. I've said this so many times in the past. People like to say, like, you know, Game Pass hurts game sales. Game Pass hurts game sales of games that people aren't interested in because they weren't going to buy them anyway. Low Spec Linux Gaming, thank you very much for the raid. Shout out to you. Sorry, I've had things sticking up. I was blocking my Rumble chat. I just saw you. I just moved it. I realized it was in the way. Shout out to you. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. And sorry I missed you. I hope you're still here. Thank you. Much appreciated. Shout out. Did I see side scrollers yesterday? I did. Kyle was on there. They get the oranges. What are the oranges for? Get a little preview so people could check out. I saw you've got some pretty good views on there too, Kyle. So people definitely did. That's awesome, dude. Very awesome. I also saw them react to Smash giving his daughter a hug, which was cool. But yeah, so my thing is like, if it's on Game Pass day one, if you're a good game, it doesn't matter. People will buy a game. People buy games that they want. That cannot be debunked. Game Pass or not. If they like a game, they're going to buy it because they don't want to be hamstrung onto Game Pass. Game Pass is a good place to try things out, play things not like them, or just think, yeah, it's okay, and maybe just force your way through games. Or people who just want to play a lot of games, but they're not going to buy those games anyway, right? They're just going to steamroll through Game Pass games. So, and this has been proven time and time again, by the way. When Doom came out, the most recent Doom, well, not a lot of people really wanted that game. People were turned off by the price, turned off by the composer change, turned off by the game itself. It didn't do well. It was a Game Pass day one. Okay. Expedition 33, day one Game Pass, exploded, did incredibly well, sold amazingly well, had massive peaks on SteamDB. Game Pass does not hurt game sales of good games, but it does help people not get tricked into buying garbage. So I think Game Pass is a plus if it's not super expensive. Well, I guess speaking of that, we're just going to go ahead and talk about this. Ashish Sharma, right here, announcing that Game Pass is going to be dropping from $29.99 a month, an insane price, by the way. And I believe it's going down to the original $22.99 a month that it was before the price hike. I can't remember if that's exactly where it was, but it's close to where it was. With that, they're going to get rid of future Call of Duty titles, which is the correct move. I actually would like to see Microsoft get rid of all day one Game Pass games that are Microsoft games, because Microsoft uses day one Game Pass to shove garbage on there to fill up Game Pass to give it value. I'm positive that's what's happening. Look at their last several releases. Outer Worlds 2 was not very good. You've got Avowed, garbage. That game was rushed. At the end, it was absolutely rushed. They pushed that game out there to put it on Game Pass, to give Game Pass value. Meanwhile, that game was not fleshed out and was not finished. So I really feel like if they just stop doing this whole Game Pass day one Microsoft games, then they won't be rushed to get their Microsoft games out there, and people who want to get them will pay for it. Meanwhile, you can lower Game Pass down further because of the value's not there. Meanwhile, the value is there of the games you actually want to try out. Day one third-party games, other games that come onto Game Pass. Keep the number low. Okay, keep the number low. And if they ever want to do it, then you can crank up a really high-end one that does the day one shit. But I don't think there's a need. And I believe there was a cutoff already. So yeah, I'm all about them taking all of this Microsoft day one Game Pass shit out. Because for the most part, I'm not interested in Microsoft games. And if I was, I would buy it. I would just buy the damn game if I really wanted it. They should remove Fortnite Crew and lower the price to $20. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with what the Fortnite Crew thing is, but I do see it plastered all over. But since I don't play Fortnite, I don't really know. What it is. Is it just stuff in Fortnite? I don't really know what it is. But yeah, anything Fortnite probably costs money. They should just bounce. But it's probably there until like some kind of contract runs out. So maybe once that runs out, they won't renew. I don't see again, it's just little addition things in Fortnite. Is that what it is? Like, who's buying Game Pass to get those things? Is it because they're exclusive? Is that why? What's the point at that point? Like, F that, bro. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I might jump back on board Game Pass. I'm still kind of mad at them. I would like it to go down a little more. Remember, it did double. It used to be $15 a month. 2 years before they hiked the price to $30. That is a 2x. So I'm just still on the fence about it. Call of Duty included or not does not matter to me. The only thing about Call of Duty I would ever even think of playing is Warzone because I like battle royales. That shit's free, bro. That shit's free. So it doesn't even matter. And here's another thing about that, but I had two things on that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today's a day that we didn't know would come because Circana has been a little quiet over the past. Matt Piscatella has taken a few months off to cook the books for his next entry into the gaming realm of what is actually selling. We don't really know because we're Circana, but we're going to make this list and people are going to eat it up. They're going to gobble it up. It's going to be delicious. Well, they have released their March standings. Okay, now one thing is spending's up. They see spending is up 12%. Okay, spending's up in March. Great, good for you. Here is the top selling video games, retail and digital. They should asterisk this and digital because that's not true. So MLB The Show's up here, but it's got these two little things right here. So it's number one. So let's go look and see what those are, okay? That's just the single one. Where's the double one? Where's the digital sales on Nintendo and Xbox platforms are not included. Okay. So digital sales for Xbox and Nintendo aren't included here, and it's still number one. I guess digital sales online on PC are included, and maybe PSN are included. Who really knows? Because there's all these asterisks. Number two, which was number one last month, is Resident Evil Requiem. There we go. Capcom USA. Capcom, by the way, doing pretty well lately. I'm just saying, just doing pretty well. Number three, new to the list, WWE 2K26. These are the ones that I kept looking at and were like, these are killing it on PlayStation, right? On PSN, I was tracking this. You could see them 1, 2, 3, 4, and like 5. They were all throughout. And they had all these different versions, right? So, and all the versions were up there. They're all split up. All these versions are split up. They were absolutely selling buckets and buckets of these things. Meanwhile, Marathon was on page 2 and worked its way up into the 16th place on PSN. Before finally touching 5th and then falling right back down the list. Well, speaking of Marathon, the 4th best-selling game is Marathon. Which we know is garbage because right under it is Pokemon Pokopia with an asterisk. Oh, pray tell, what does this asterisk mean? Well, let's see. Digital sales are not included for marked titles. Oh, so the digital sales on Nintendo are not included for Pokemon Pokopia, and it's still in 5th place because we know that game moved a ton of copies. Well, what this tells me is that it's definitely in at least 3rd place. It could be even 2nd, for sure. Digital sales are most of the sales, right? We all understand that. I mean, there's probably more physical sales on Nintendo than most other consoles. I would say that's probably accurate, but there's still a lot of digital sales and they're not there. And we know Pokopia did over 2 million. We've seen the numbers. Okay. We've seen the numbers. It's for sure over, but Circana doesn't know. They have no idea. So it's here in 5th. Then you get Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Okay. The sales, by the way, dropping to 6th from 3rd. New Monster Hunter Stories 3. That's up here. Okay. NBA 2K26 is in here. Minecraft is here, my friends. And then EA Sports FC. What is missing from this list that sold 4 million copies in March? I'm trying to think. What's that? What's the name of the $70 game? Oh, what's that $70 game that we know sold 4 million entire copies? It should be somewhere on this list, but is not included in the top 10. Oh, Crimson Desert is not even listed here. It's not listed. Now, somewhere there's a bigger list and it's listed, but it's like 15th. And guess what's not included? Digital sales. So it's a joke of a list. This list means nothing. The gold standard that we were told was the gold standard by Colin Moriarty, who I think doesn't know what a gold standard is, what a gold standard really means. It might mean it's the best thing we've got, Gold standard doesn't mean that's the best thing we've got. Okay? Gold standard sets the bar. Circana sets no bar. There's no bar. No bar is being met. The place that meets a bar is actually how Hollywood does it, where they just release the numbers so you can see. Oh, this is how much money this movie made. Okay, good. Now we all know. We don't have that. We don't have that with games. We have this, which doesn't even have numbers next to it. You have to pay to get the numbers, and it's an exorbitant fee. And so anyway, that's this. So we also have, let's see, where is it? The best-selling video games year to date. And we've got Marathon number 6 down in this. And of course, the asterisks are all included. Where's Pokemon Pokopia? Is it on here? It's not even on here. We know that's not true. So this list is just worth next to nothing. But what it is worth is to the companies like Bungie and Sony that can use lists like that because they'll report their stuff and they know their competitors are not being counted, right? Digital sales on Nintendo not counted. You have digital sales on Steam not counted. They have no idea. There's no views into any indies that are beating a lot of these games, by the way. Like Slay the Spire 2 would be on here. Okay. It's nowhere on here. Crimson Desert would be up in the top 3. Somewhere up in the top 3 for sure. Who knows exactly where, but the thing sold 4 million copies, $70 a piece in March. We know that because they announced it on March 31st that they sold 4 million. We know that's the number. Smash JT, friend of the channel. Friend of the channel, saying Circana shoving out funny numbers and info missing so much actual data that it makes the table shown completely worthless. It's the meme where you get the money in the post-apocalypse and it's not worth anything. This is actually worthless. This list is completely worthless. It's worth nothing. It might be worth less than nothing because all it does is sow misinformation. You actually have no idea, except all it does is make people go, what's that? Oh, this is that. And then people are like, no, it's not. And then they fight over it. Meanwhile, no one actually knows. No one fucking actually knows. I don't think Circana has any fucking idea because they're just posting what they know. And they're not even posting all of what they know. It's so frustrating and annoying. Marathon is the 4th best-selling game for the month of March. Asterisk. Asterisk means if you ignore the details. Ghost of Yote all over again. Oh, here's a bigger list. There we go. Look at this. Crimson Desert 15th. Asterisk. We got a fucking asterisk on it. Look at this thing. Asterisk. Digital sales not included. Ladies and gentlemen, what a joke of a list to not include digital sales. Because of this, what I think, someone brought this up, it was really smart. Although, I don't know how much of a view it gives us at the same time. If you're going to do this garbage and include things that are not including a bulk of their sales, take away those sales everywhere. Show us a list where no digital sales are included. I want to see it. Because Crimson Desert did have a physical release, but the physical release was a disc that still required a download. So it didn't have 2 discs. It had 1 disc that still needed more information. And some people were like, I'm not even buying it at all because of that. Like, that was, a few people were like, absolutely not. It's not real physical. So the physical sales, I would say, were pretty low anyway. I mean, they generally are for this kind of thing. It's not like it was on Nintendo Switch, where I think physical sales do go up. I do think people generally like physical things and using the insert cards for that. But it's not there for that. It's not there for Crimson Desert. So let's go see if Smash has any cool comments. He says, at this point, I fully presume Circana is just wing under the umbrella of Sony Corp, used to push a narrative for their failures. I think it's not so much that they're a wing. I think it's the fact that Sony realizes that they can pay these people and that they are probably a good amount of money that they give them because they pay a lot of money, don't forget. And that this is a list that can make them look good because so few other people participate. Nintendo does not participate. Steam does not participate. Okay? Asian companies don't participate because they're not American companies. Like, they just don't. Like, you don't see Pearl Abyss in here because they're not participating. These numbers that they get here, this Crimson Desert number, this comes from information they can get from actual retailers. This doesn't even come from Pearl Abyss, which is why this doesn't happen. So a lot of this information, retail numbers like Nintendo does not give them those numbers. Those are from retailers. Those are estimates or as hard of a number as they can get from retailers. And here's what I said. We already know how many copies it sold. We do. We know it hit 1.2 million. Maybe it's up to 1.5 now, okay? But it's not much more than that. It has not been moving. This thing's been so far down every list, it's unbelievable. So we know that this 1.2 million-ish, maybe 1.5 by this point, if I'm being nice, got them to 4th place against other companies or other games that did not have their digital titles included. But we already know the numbers, man. We already know the numbers. We don't need the Circana list because the Circana list, when it comes to Pokemon, is less than worthless. Circana numbers are legit, like my view counts. Yeah, quarter pounder, baby. Let's go. Diana from Pragmata dancing really did a lot of good too. I mean, I guess. It wasn't out and in. This outsold everything else y'all are bickering about. Let that sink in. I mean, yeah, so did WWE. This thing actually ate everyone's fucking junk, bro. It ate everything. It did not even include digital sales. Okay? It did not include its digital sales for Xbox and Nintendo. None of them. And it still was number 1. It ate everyone's shorts. And here's the thing. I actually posted about this earlier. But if you want to know if there's collusion when it comes to Circana, these game companies and journalists, all you have to do is go and look and see how the journalists talked about these numbers. These journalists did not talk about MLB The Show. They didn't talk about Resident Evil Requiem in 2nd. They didn't talk about WWE 2K26 in 3rd. Nope. Their headlines were marathons in 4th place. I wonder why they did that. Could it be because they are constantly trying to AstroTurf marathon? Because for some reason, these journalists act like they have something, some investment in this game, maybe some link to this company. They have an invested interest in Marathon succeeding, and they will do anything possible to push this. At the same time that Circana drops this list, guess what went on sale for 20% off? Marathon. So you have this sudden push. Marathon 4th. Meanwhile, we already know the numbers. We already know they're not very good. It's like 1.5 million or maybe even less. But it's right around there. Not very good. Not looking good. Steam numbers are oppressively bad. But all this glowing praise from the journalists. In fact, let's go look at Kotaku. Top Games March. What did they say? Marathon. This is the headline. Marathon was one of March's best-selling games. Can we load it? Can we load Kotaku? Is Kotaku getting DDoS right now? What's happening? Can we open it? We can't. Marathon is one of March's best-selling games in the US. Can we open it now? Can we please? Can we please open it? I'm going to close these Steam pages because they might be trying to play. There we go. So they're all doing this. They're all doing this, by the way, leading with Marathon. And when we go and we search this page for Crimson Desert, Crimson Desert debuted at number 15, which may seem a bit low given the game's popularity. However, Pearl Abyss is another publisher that is not sharing digital sales numbers with Circana, which means there's probably a lot left out of this game as well, as Piscatella notes. MLB The Show 26 and Pokemon Pokopia led the pack in Circana's projected full game spending to make of that what you will. Literally no good information over here. And by the way, I think my favorite part about this was the fact that they had to write a correction about Marathon sold an estimated 1.2 million copies in its first month per Alinea and also per Forbes, okay? Paul Tassi verified these numbers as very close. Let's not forget that insiders have verified this. And this correction is hilarious because it's one of Rebecca Valentine's first articles. I do find it funny that recently I read a journalist saying, I don't know how these YouTubers can put out more than one video in a day and them actually know what they're talking about. And I'm just looking at this. April 20th, April 20th, April 20th, 21st, 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 22nd, 22nd, 22nd. How can you write all this and have any idea what you're talking about? You're just writing stuff and isn't it the same thing? It's the same thing. Oh, it's okay, guys. We have all these Discords. We talk. Oh, you do. Oh, maybe YouTubers don't. Maybe they don't talk. Maybe they don't share information too. They are lazy communists is right. That's right, lol, no Google. You're right. Yeah. I had to use my furry identification to load Kotaku. I did think about flashing it, but then right when I was going to do it, it loaded. And actually loaded when I closed Steam. Maybe I closed my based Steam account down in order to load it. They didn't want to compete with the digital sales of Steam. I don't know. But this whole thing is just a never-ending garbage. So this is something I wanted to point out as well. And I went ahead and posted it because that's what I do. They have Marathon in 4th place. Do you want to know how useless Circana's data is? How useless is it? Okay, we'll play this game. We know 70%, 70% of Marathon players are on Steam. We have this information from Paul Tassi, which has people on the inside of Bungie who told him this. Okay? So 70% is on Steam. And this is where it ranked on Steam. And it did not rank here on PSN, by the way. PSN, it could not get past 5th. And it barely touched 6 and dropped, okay? Week 1 for Marathon was 3rd place for the week. Week 2 on Steam globally, 8th place. And immediately plummeted to 26th and 22nd for week 3 and 4, respectively. Here you go. This is week marked 3rd through 10th. This is where Marathon released. It wouldn't have really been making money before this. That's not how it works on Steam. But here you go. It's in 3rd. Remember, it released here and it got absolutely smacked by Slay the Spire 2. And Counter-Strike even beat it. And then the next week, here you go in 8th. The next week, I had to scroll way down to 26. And I had to keep scrolling next week for 32nd. Marathon. Boom. So this just tells you how little Circana's numbers mean. Because if you want to talk, oh, it did so good in the US isn't that big of a user when it comes to the global world. Like Asia's out there. And I told you guys with Marathon, like this thing's not going to sell in Asia. Then it released. I'm like, yep, it's not moving in Asia. This is really bad. They needed Asia to give a shit about this game in order to get more copies out the door because the US market wasn't buying it. And the Asian market was like, hell no, we're not touching that game. So they ignored Asia or were unable to sell in Asia. Therefore, no copies sold in Asia. But all these sales data on Circana supposedly are US only. Well, that's fucking useless. Okay, you need to see global. You're not even counting the UK or Australia, who may be actually playing Marathon. Those numbers are so worthless, it's unbelievable. It's why they should be fully discounted. Whereas if a company is not giving them their entire data, like this is our entire sales data, then it doesn't matter. And they aren't. They aren't doing it. And with that, I did want to just point out that after the last stream, it didn't hit 20K because it wasn't there yet. And then the very next day, Marathon failed to hit 20,000 again. And I can just about guarantee you that unless they've astroturfed it again and gotten people to play Marathon, which maybe we'll go check SteamDB, that it will be another day of sub 20K because Wednesday is always the worst day on Marathon. Let's go check SteamDB. Let's be that. It's easy to look up Marathon because it's first. It's been first for 6 weeks, you guys. Yeah, that's right. It has been. And that's how it's going to be. So let's go see where it is today. It's on its upswing. This is very exciting. So at 1 UTC, we're at 16,744. So yesterday at 1, We're at 18,448. Yep, it's going to be short by about 2,000. It's going to get right around 18,000 today. That's going to be the peak for Marathon, my friends. It's going to be under 20K by the most it's ever been for a peak. I mean, people like last week because of this little funky Tuesday peak happened last week. This little Tuesday thing. This is Tuesday, even though it says Wednesday, UTC. This is Tuesday. This happened because there was a patch. People jumped in to check it out, which happens at patches, totally expected. And they had a little bit of a bump and then just kind of went right back down into their sub 20Ks. It continued its downward spiral. I had a horrible weekend, and I mean, there we go. And here we go. Another sub 20K day is on its way. And yeah, I rhymed. Get over it. That's how it goes. I personally can't wait. And on top of this, Marathon devs, I believe. Yep, here it is. More Bungie devs are working on Marathon the Destiny 2 now. So they moved all these Marathon devs or all these Destiny 2 devs over to Marathon. This is weird. If this wasn't already happening, as this game was going live and they had more people on Destiny 2, and now they're moving people to Marathon, one, I think this is completely backwards, unless they're just set on not getting rid of anyone. This is a all hands on deck. This game is absolutely suffering. We need as many people in the building as possible to start getting this game fixed. But here's the thing. When you add people to the problem, this is a very corporate way to approach things. Generally, it's more cooks in the kitchen. You're going to have more issues, more bugs, more problems, more pushback, more disagreements. And it's going to slow the process down versus speed it up, unless you have people that are very dedicated to only doing the work they're told to do. And the thinking heads are just throwing work to them, like, do this, do this. This could be bad. The other thing this could mean is because they could be starting to step down Destiny 2. It's possible that they're looking at those Destiny 2 numbers, which are horrible, by the way. If you think Marathon's doing bad, let's go look at Destiny 2. Now, I understand that there's a very good amount of people that are on console, so this isn't a great view, but I mean, it had 316K at one point. Well, they're down. They're right here, my friend. I mean, what are we talking about? Like, this is really abysmal. I'm sure console's more. I'm sure more people are on console, but this is abysmal, bro. So it's possible that they're looking at reducing workforce on Destiny 2 because they're slowing it all down, which would make sense. This game's been around forever. They've also basically pulled the plug on helping these people and doing anything right there. You can't wait for sub 15K? 2 weeks. Not next week, the week after. It's going to be there. It's going to be right around that 15K mark. This is the path they're on. They lose 10% a week. They're going to lose about 2 or so thousand this week, and then 2 or so thousand the next week. It's going to be right around that 15K mark. It's going to be fucking glorious. They might be adding them because they know they're going to be cut soon. Yeah, I mean, they might be. They're just throwing as many people on there as possible. I'm telling you, it's going to be a problem. David Wilcock died. This UFO stuff is getting weird now. David Wilcock. I'm not sure who that is, man. Make sure you guys vote in the poll. I do see people are voting. Let's see where it is. We have a tie right now. I need a tiebreaker. Right now, they're the gold standard. The question is, how reliable are the Circana numbers? They're the gold standard at 16%, and we've got a tie at 32%. Saying, if you believe them, you're dumb, and there are no numbers, LOL. And then at 21%, they're doing great, asterisk. This is the closest poll we've ever gotten. Granted, maybe some of those answers are similar, but I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I did cover this. Let's go see if he's done anything else. Let's go see. Let's refresh. He's coming for Southern Craig. That's going to be a really bad move. It's going to be a bad move. He's going to get absolutely destroyed. He's going to get absolutely destroyed. And the thing, you know what the issue here is with this? Him going after Southern Craig or starting to try to go after people that are well known, is he's going to be dragging Melanie and Hannah along. He's going to be dragging them with him. And I don't think they're going to like it. Even though they get $100,000 a year from him, supposedly, allegedly, I don't think they're going to like that very much. It could cause some friction unless they're just ride or die, which they might be. They might be. He's been talking about UFOs for decades. He's a prominent figure. Oh, okay. I don't really follow UFO stuff too much, yeah. I just know they exist. I mean, they do. What's up, Lilith? Good to see you. Hi. Everyone's green. It's confusing me. I love it. We also do have this, a $2.99 super sticker. We got the snap from Toasty. Lemon, baby. Toasty with the Mosi with the $2.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, Toasty. I appreciate you. You know what? Because you're you. Well, first of all, Toasty is a goddamn legend around here, so I hope everyone fucking recognizes
You
that.
earned a shimmy.
You're banned! That happened. That was actually a real thing that happened on her channel. The shimmies and then banned. I mean, that did happen. True. And I'm going to upgrade you to a Dancing Eric, Toasty, so I hope you appreciate it. Poor tiny Toasty indeed. Shout out, Toasty. Thank you very much for the $2.99 super sticker. I did get to it eventually. We went through a few things and I got to it. I like to keep you on the hook. Okay. So, for anyone who's not familiar with this Mary Morgan, I went over this in detail. I released a video today. Go check it out after the stream to get caught up on it. But I'm going to read what she posted. I had a whole reaction. She also had a podcast that went over this as well after, where she tried to wiggle her way out of it or make excuses for it. I don't know. She badly explained it. Let's just put it that way. And I ripped her to shreds on that one. So I'm going to read this really quick. This was about Pragmata. Just this stupid clip. This clip this is breaking people's heads. She's saying lots of strange reactions to this game. Let's clear things up. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way childless women have maternal instincts. Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children. Typically, these paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's. This is she's talking out of her ass here. None of this is true at all. It's completely false, actually. And she's trying to compare men to women in the fact of nurturing, right? She's not like, men are protectors, right? We all know this. I went into this in great detail, but just skimming over the top, men are protectors, women are the nurturers. However, men do feel paternal instincts towards kids, straight up, even not their own. They just do. They want to protect them, make sure they're safe. That's a normal thing. It's literally why militaries exist and why there's so many men police officers, because men protect, right? And then she says, men are not nurturers. And of course, she's just creating an argument out of nothing here. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than being a product of his own lineage, he is likely a predator. This is dumb. This is next to retardation, and she explained this away trying to use surrogacy on her podcast, which has nothing to do with the game or why people would play the game. And then she also, of course, tried to basically say anyone who wants to play this game that's a ban is a predator. That is what this is. It's a horrible, horrible statement. It's a bad take beyond takes. She didn't think it through, or she misunderstood it. She also was conflating things, surrogacy, into this. It doesn't make any sense. And she got absolutely dragged for it. And then she said, if you disagree with her, because now she's going to tell you why you're wrong, then you're just taking a feminist, radical, gender abolitionist position. Okay, so she's trying to tell you why you're wrong on top of it. She's trying to button up. She's painting you as a predator if you like it, and you're a feminist, radical, gender abolitionist if you disagree with her. And then she also tried to tell you how men are, which is debunked by science, by the way. She's completely wrong. And let's go see. So now it's 9.2 thousand replies to 2,500 or 2.7 thousand likes. So she got absolutely dragged here. Well, here's the thing: is she works with Tim Pool, right? So Tim Pool has responded, and he clearly either is just taking her side to take her side because he doesn't feel like he can tell a woman she's wrong, I guess, or he's dumb and doesn't understand what's being talked about is just covering for her on the face of it, right? He says Mary is correct in tendency. The tendency of men. She's wrong, actually. She's actually wrong. I think people are taking her point to some extreme end. She took her point to the extreme end, right? That is what happened, and people gave her shit for it. She did. She called you predators. She called people who disagreed with her feminist absolutionists, okay? And said, despite the community note, I would still argue women are substantially more baby crazy than men, and that Mary is generally correct in her assessment. You would be wrong, because it's just not true. It's actually completely wrong. Men have baby fever more. They want kids more than women. Like this is like in polls, in studies, it's them. They're more likely to say they want a kid. They're less likely to say they don't, and they're less likely to say they aren't sure. Women are more likely to say they don't than men, and women are more likely to say they're unsure than men. They both men and women are more likely to, or the most common thing they would say is they would want kids, but women are more to go on the other way where they say they don't or they're not sure, because that's just where we are right now. So what they're saying and what they're backing up is incorrect, completely wrong. And for Tim Pool to come out here and say this is just it's silly and disappointing. He's also getting a little dragged, although this one did not do the numbers hers did. I mean, hers went freaking viral. We'll go look and see. I mean, only had 165,000 views. That's not a lot. But again, he did get ratioed. He got 2x'd. He got 2x'd here. Let's go see how many imprints did she get? 3.2 million. God damn. That's not even that bad. And so that got 3.2 million. You think that's crazy? Look at this. People were retweeting this like crazy. This thing has 10 million now, and it's 7 million. It had 7 million on my last stream. Jesus. So it's interesting though. So Vex Electronica, friend of the channel, she went back and started looking through this Mary. Okay, Mary Morgan. She said, colored me absolutely shocked that a female conservative influencer calling fatherless men predators for liking a video game also willingly plays up the lolly aesthetic on her socials. Now, there's some pushback as to is this lolly or not, but it's close enough. Some people are like, that's emo. I'm like, I don't think so. It slightly is, but my God. So you have all these pictures where she's trying to make herself look younger. Let's be honest. I mean, that is what this is. So she's saying all this. She's doing this thing, bro. This literally is the kid thing. Okay. This is like the worst. So gross. Come on. You can't be serious that this is the one that's mad. Older pictures or not. You did this and you're lecturing people. This is gross. Yeah. This is gross. It's gross. It's gross. And for her to try to lecture people, like, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here with that. So that was pretty solid. Shout out to Vex. That was a pretty good look up. I like that. But we cannot stop talking about Pragmata without me showing you that the CJ mod has been released for Pragmata, my friends. Very exciting stuff. Someone put CJ in here. They have to put him in every game. There he be. The best part of the thrusters, because they're just floating out there, it just does the effects. There we go. It's funny how it looks like whoever's doing this has never played the game before. They just put in this CJ mod. But CJ has made it into Pragmata. Gonna go fight the first boss. Good luck, CJ. God damn, that got 5 million views. Good lord. Incredible. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cleanse. And with this cleanse, we've got two little Harry Potter AI ones. I don't know if I saw this one before with you guys. I feel like this is an edited or new version. But we're watching it because it's great.
Potter, it's time to see which house you belong to, broski.
Yes.
Broski.
You brought me a Caucasian boy with drip.
Type shit. Type shit. That's my Caucasian boy. You were just meant to say type shit.
Silence! Perhaps Slivergiat. What do you think?
House Slither Giat. Harry's mom is a baddie with a thick dump truck, so it may
House Slither Giat.
Oh, hell nah, broski! Don't you dare speak about my snookums like that!
I love her.
Sir, I don't know what's going on.
Don't mind him, he's from Atlanta. Let's see if you're a fit for House Slither.
He's from Atlanta.
Why are they like this?
They, think they can talk to snakes. How about House Griffin Drippin'? Harry belongs here.
Type shit.
Oh,
House Griffin Drippin'.
Yeah, he belongs here.
The crackhead is back! Call Dobby now!
We got the Gucci car. Shit, they coming armed. It's so goofy, dude. But there's another one. There's another one. Heavy Putter and the Chamber of Snacks. They're fat. I didn't watch this one. I saw this one was coming. I wanted to see this one. Oh my god, he is huge.
You're a wizard, Heavy.
Good god, everyone's fat. Oh my god, the fat Voldemort, dude. What the hell? Yeah, they're all heavy, sorry. They're very heavy. Yes. It's pretty impressive the broom held him up, though. Heavy Potter. Oh my goodness, dude. No way. That's too good. That's too good. All right. You want to watch a liberal? This is every liberal ever. Because it's like, they say, what are the levels of victimhood? I have to, what do we protect at all costs? What do we stand up for? What do we stand up for or stand against, right? You're going to watch this guy do this in real time where he has this level of protected class or who to believe. And you're going to watch it unfold in real time. Enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, it's really funny because I'm over here.
Just, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna... Here, wait, hold on. I should probably move my webcam down because I'm like blocking their faces. I've been doing it the whole video. I just want to say, do you think it maybe speaks a little bit to the fact that we have a rape culture when we put 6 people in a room together to talk about Me Too, and the 4, when they're like, hey, who of you have experienced sexual assault, and the 4 women sit down and they've all been raped and they all can barely choke out a coherent sentence. Like,
or perhaps,
do we think this?
First of all, perhaps they got those women and put them in the room for that very reason. Maybe, just maybe.
Perhaps maybe slightly speaks to the fact that there's a problem. Like, Me Too has gone too far. False allegations are ruining people's lives. Okay. Who among you have experienced sexual assault? And like every woman in the room starts crying. Like, almost every female friend I have has been the recipient of sexual assault or violence or rape or whatever at some point in their lives. Seriously, it's such a common thing. I think 1 in 4 is probably understating it significantly. I wouldn't be surprised if the rate for sexual assault on women over one's lifetime was as high as 1 in 3 or 1 in 2. We just don't know because nobody fucking reports, because reports aren't taken seriously. That's what Me Too is about.
The white knighting is wild. It's wild. Like, just take them at their word. It must be. It's not 1 in 4. It's actually 1 in 2. I mean, it's double. Just making shit up, right? Because protect the women, right? Protect, believe. Well, let's see.
Here, like, I don't think things are on the same level, but things impact you in like bizarre ways. But yeah, like, because the perpetrator wasn't white, and because he was like, I'm, part of like a certain religion.
Wait.
So if you didn't catch that, she said because the perpetrator on her wasn't white and was part of a certain religion, we all know this is a Muslim, right? We all know this. That is what she's saying, but she doesn't want to say it because she knows the room. He just caught on to what she said.
Are we being real?
And the police were basically just like, we can't because of cultural differences, which I don't feel like is such a good...
What? Bullshit! Are Are you fucking kidding me? Did she turn her fucking rape confession onto how the rape fugees fucking Ahmed Muhammad raped
No
her
way.
and the police were like, oh, we can't persecute brown people. Bullshit!
Even the chat is like, bullshit. I doubt that. Oh my effing god. What? What the F? This is a lie. Dudes, religion, LOL, what the F? Now they're off. Now they're jumping off. This is actually how they think. As soon as you say that it's a brown person or a Muslim, they're like, no way.
Shit.
This is what the UK is going through in real time.
Are you kidding me? Did she turn her fucking rape confession onto how the rape fugees fucking Ahmed Muhammad raped her and the police were like, oh, we can't persecute brown people? Bullshit! Bullshit!
Except it's true, and we found out it is true. Dude, these people are so cooked. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, dude. Really love shits like him talk at this. What does he know? Reality is he never saw it in his life. Yeah, for real. It's true. All right, let's see. Dude, no way. So more people voted, but they both voted for the tied top one. Okay, so we just have to continue waiting for the votes to see where they end up. Don't make me pick one. Don't make me pick a winner. I'll pick one, damn it. I'll pick one. All right, so let's get into this SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center. For those of you who are not American and want to kind of just understand what they are supposed to do, this is a group that is supposed to help people when it comes to hate crimes, like if you've been attacked for your race, your color of your skin, your religion, things like that. But really, they go after skin, right? It's about racism very heavily. They're supposed to help you provide lawyers, provide support. It's heavily funded, okay? So, breaking, the DOJ has charged the Southern Poverty Law Center, the SPLC, with wire fraud, false statements, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. They secretly funneled $3 million plus in donor funds to violent, racist, extremist groups. They funded the Ku Klux Klan, the American Nazi Party, the Aryan Nation, the United Klans of America, Unite the Right, National Alliance, National Socialist Movement, Sadistic Souls Motorcycle Club, that's fucking random, but okay, American Front. And to hide the payments, SPLC allegedly opened bank accounts under fictitious entities to conceal the source and control of donor funds. Per the indictment, the SPLC field source was a member of the online leadership chat group that planned the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. This is the one, you guys remember this, where there was two groups they were arguing about. They were basically just protesting. And they were protesting, one in support and one against the removal of basically I think it was Robert E. Lee or something like that statue. It had something to do with the Civil War. And then out of nowhere, these dudes in freaking khakis start marching up and they're just like chanting. And a lot of people didn't know. And so they started chanting too. Like they didn't know what they were doing. They're just like, yeah, they're to support it. But they were racist. And then they started like showing these white nationalists. They were white nationalists, right? And so they started chanting all this shit out. And they were all dressed the same. Okay. So people were like, this seems so weird. Where'd these come from? And of course, this is what was used against Trump. It was heavily used against him, this whole thing. And it was a lie, too, because he denounced them entirely. And they used it against him anyway, saying he supported it, which was a lie, completely debunked. So anyway, they made racist posting under SPLC supervision and helped coordinate transportation to the event. FBI Director Kash Patel said this: they lied to their donors, vowing to dismantle violent extremist groups, and actually turned around and paid the leaders of these very extremist groups, even utilizing the funds to have the groups facilitate the commission of state and federal crimes. Acting AG Todd Blanche said this: the SPLC is manufacturing racism to justify its existence. This is the thing. If you're getting all this money, this is the thing with these institutions and the amount of money they get, is because once you start getting all that money, you need to justify it. Well, when you're an anti-racist group in a country like America where they're racism's pretty much dead. It's being kept alive as good as possible by Democrats and media, and apparently these people. You need it to stay alive. How do you do that? Well, you pay these groups that wouldn't be funded otherwise. So they use donor money to allegedly profit off Klansmen cannot go unchecked. Using donor money to allegedly profit off Klansmen cannot go unchecked. So the scheme allegedly went from 2014 to 2023, the one that they tracked at least. Who knows if it was ongoing? Most likely it was. So it's an ongoing investigation. It's been announced. There's Kash Patel. Here's where it links to gaming. This is very interesting to me because Bungie they deal with the SPLC. So this is from Grums saying Bungie is in trouble. They are the biggest game company supporting in the just indicted Southern Poverty Law Center. The SPLC is accused of defrauding donors by directly funding leaders of those hate groups, including the Ku Klux Klan. Dude, that's wild to me. Now, people are trying to make excuses that this funding is for informants. You don't need this much money for informants, my friend. What are you paying for? Get real. That's not true. I don't believe you. I don't believe you that this is informants paying you. You're paying. I don't believe you at all. They set up elaborate shell corporations to funnel money, and this is the thing. The shell corporations. Why are you doing this? If they're informants, what is the use of the shell corps? Why are you doing that? And the FBI alleges funds were used to create more hate crimes. You can figure out the scam from here. Raise money to fight hate groups. Fund hate groups to create real crime. Use crimes as evidence to raise more money. Well, look at this. It's the Ouroboros of money. It's the infinite money glitch. You spend a little money and get a whole lot more money because the problem still exists, you guys. What are you looking for? It's past bedtime. It's past. No, not after. Go brush your teeth. All right, good night. Turn off the light. Drum says the SPLC was the real hate organization all along. Bungie was the loudest, most vocal supporter of the SPLC, raising hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, for the group. Direct financial grants, this is what they gave, yo. Direct financial grants to the SPLC. An annual BLM Be Heard player event to sell pins to fund the SPLC. So that means you, my friends, if you played Bungie games and you bought these pins, your money went to fund the SPLC, and that money went to fund the actual hate groups. This is class action against Bungie and class action against the SPLC. If your money's being funneled in such a way that you don't approve of, this is class action. It's class action. Charity events and streams to raise money for the SPLC via the Bungie Foundation. And the Game to Give campaigns, it also supported the SPLC. And that's just what we can think of off our top of our head. I mean, there may even be more here. Like, Grums could be just scratching the surface with this. There could be more involvement here with them. So, Bungie has some explaining to do. The SPLC was a classic shakedown organization that painted groups as hate groups and forced their way into all the safety teams of major social media, including old Twitter. Oh, yes. There was a lot of people on those safety teams that should not have been there. That Woo chick, I say chick, but the trans, space cat gal or whatever, what she was back then, they were one of them. Feminist Frequency was one of them. Feminist Frequency was part of it. That whole safety team thing was just a way to control speech. It was one of the biggest problems with the old Twitter. So this gave them the power to advise who got deplatformed, who got deboosted, and who got banned, and to help set speech policies. And by the way, back then, if someone on that safety team blocked you, that actually would start the shadow ban. That would start the shadow ban. So I got blocked by that space cat gal because I didn't agree with her running for Congress of Massachusetts, which I lived in. I was like, go F yourself. And so she blocked me. Yeah. This is who Bungie was supporting. This is who they fell for. Bungie must immediately and publicly cut ties to the SPLC. That is true. So Bungie fell for it. They need to cut ties. And this is something that's been called out many, many times about the SPLC being an actual hate group because of the way they act. They put TPUSA on the hate group next to the KKK, my friends. TPUSA listed as a hate group. It's pathetic. And those are the things. This is one of the reasons that we have no Charlie Kirk today. People like the SPLC that do things like this because they're cooked. Now, this person said 4 months before, this is it right here, 4 months before Charlie Kirk was murdered, the SPLC placed TPUSA on their hate map next to the KKK and neo-Nazis. Now we learn that the SPLC was secretly funneling millions to the KKK and neo-Nazis. They are truly evil people. This is something Charlie Kirk wrote on May 25th, I believe, of last year. Yes, this is when he was added. This is sick, man. This is disgusting. He wrote, the SPLC has added Turning Point to their ridiculous hate group list right next to the KKK and neo-Nazis, a cheap smear and washed up org that's been fleecing scared grandmas for decades. They somehow still rake in over $100 million a year, peddling their hate map nonsense, sitting pretty in their Montgomery poverty palace while crying about hate to line their pockets. Even former staffers call their racket a con. Oh yeah, it is. I would say this is pretty right. So yes, exactly, Clippy. So back in the 70s, I agree. And this is what happens with these institutions, right? They will be made for an actual real reason. But then when their time is done, when they've served their mission, it's like, well, what do we do now? Well, we have to grift it. We have to create the issues. So in the 80s, the grifting began. But that was just the beginning. Yeah, that was just the beginning. Exactly. It's disgusting. They have to fund their targets to stay relevant, to stay needed so they can keep the money rolling. It's not like these people can't go just find jobs, but no, it's easier to do this. It's horrible. It's disgusting. And you know what's, now this has nothing to do with the SPLC, but you know Coachella, right? Coachella is the same type of thing. Even though it's not an institution so much, it sort of is, but not in the same realm of this, obviously not as big. When you go to Coachella, you're spending $150 on a hamburger because it has fucking fish eggs on it, bro. Okay, you're spending $15 on a lemonade. You're spending something like $40 or $30 for like little tiny chicken nuggets. Everything in there costs tons and tons of money. Huge, massive markup for no reason. Coachella, when it was first made, when it first was introduced, was nothing like that. The entire reason Coachella was made, why it was institutionalized, I don't even know. When it was formed, was to actually go against high ticket prices. That's why Coachella existed. Because ticket prices were they were insane, right? They're bad now, but they were created because of ticket prices. This is why Coachella exists. So now that they've forgotten their mission, now it's super expensive and they found out, oh, there's money to be made here. Let's just keep raising prices. Now you have influencers posting how much they paid for a freaking hamburger. Haha, look how much I paid for a hamburger. This is content to them. So this is the same kind of thing on a different scale. But it's like, okay, our mission is complete, or we've done our mission, and now let's just lose complete focus on our mission, where the SPLC has now made it so everything is the enemy. We must paint new enemies, we must create new enemies, we must fund new enemies, or fund the old enemies, in order to stay relevant so we can keep that money train rolling. It's sick. Yes, exactly. Coachella was an alternative like Lollapalooza eventually became a monster. Yeah. So what's their game plan? Scare financial institutions into debanking us, pressure schools to cancel us, demonetize us so some unhinged lunatics feels justified targeting us. Fuck. Damn. I didn't read this, man. Holy shit. Damn. That shit hits different. Damn. There's 4 months before they did it. So they put him on there. He literally said it. demonize us so some unhinged lunatic feels justified in targeting us. And that's exactly what happened. Fucking horrendous. Anyway, remember the Family Research Council? An SPLC-inspired gunman went after them. They loved nothing more than to see TPUSA in their crosshairs. God damn. This is terrible. It's like, man, he saw it, huh? But this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. You start paying these people as like the SPLC is a big organization. You put someone like TPUSA next to the KKK and neo-Nazis. It's disgusting. And then it starts justifying the hate, right? The actual true vitriol that people have against him and TPUSA that's not called for. Oh, milk toast Charlie Kirk, because he's a good speaker, is the same level as the KKK because he's just talking about facts and statistics. It's like posting Steam charts and people get mad at you. Why? Because there's a Steam chart? Am I part of a hate group now? Like, come on. Marathon hate group, maybe, yeah. He said, but it's 2025 and nobody with a functioning brain buys their garbage anymore. Functioning brain. But that's not who they're going after. They're going after the ones without one. That's the thing. They're targeting them. The SPLC is a laughingstock, a hollowed out husk of an organization that's been exposed as a grift time and time again. They're not just irrelevant, they're a cautionary tale of how to torch your own credibility. Maybe someone should take a hard look at where all that non-profit money's really going. God dang. Being on their list is a badge of honor. It means they're terrified they were so effective. Keep crying, SPLC. America's done with your scam. God. Charlie Kirk with a banger. Damn. He had them, huh? Shout out, Charlie. Rip, man. Damn. Without even looking, you can tell that it's a nepotism grift where failed college students with cultural studies degrees are running the show. Wokeism is their god. Oh, the wokeism is their god. 100%. I wouldn't doubt if you're wrong. Or it's a bunch of people that actually just paid their way through college, have useless degrees, you know? They might not even be their failed college. They just have these useless gender studies degrees that these idiots all have. Basket weaving and all this crap. And now they go work there. Credit where credit is due. Alex Jones was right again. Alex Jones, Charlottesville was a false flag run by the SPLC operatives who hired actors to pose as Nazis. Well, look at this. Who was right again? It's kind of crazy. This guy, he just keeps being so correct. So correct about so many things. So they advertise and they don't have a Unite the Right, Don't Be Racist rally. I'm sorry. They advertise and they have a Unite the Right, Don't Be Racist rally. And of course, these guys with torches come and you look up, and most of them are actors. You can even look up their names. They're Democratic Party operatives. They've been caught painting swastikas on black people's places and burning crosses, and they always get caught. And this F-30, so this is from the files. This is from some information that was released about the SPLC. F-37 is somebody. So they have these codes for people where they didn't black out things. They put codes, which I actually really appreciate. I actually really like how that's done. Do it like that every fucking time, please. Enough of this. Come up with codes for people so then you could release it and be like, this code means this sometime. But it also puts context to people so you know that this isn't someone, this is someone else, and this one's not someone else. You know F-37 is a specific person. So they're saying this F-37 was a member of the online leadership chat group that planned the 2017 Unite the Right event in Charlottesville, Virginia, and attended the event at the direction of the SPLC. At the direction of. It's not they attended and then fed them information. They were told to attend, and most certainly paid to do so. F-37 made racist postings under the supervision of SPLC and helped coordinate transportation to the event for several attendees. So this person was a leader who set it up, coordinated transportation, was almost certainly paid to do so for the SPLC. Between 2015 and 2023, the SPLC secretly paid this specific person $270,000. For one person. Between 8 years, this one person made 270 grand. One person. It's a member. F-37 is not an org. I almost said, oh, maybe F-37 is an org. No, it's a member, a person. And that's just some of the $3 million that they spent. Ordering is melting down on Rumble right now. Is he live on Rumble? He's so pathetic. Remember this? Remember these guys? There's some of these guys around Disney World too. Same exact shit. The fucking khaki pants, the fucking boots. It's always just the boots. Covering their faces with these tan hats. It's their little uniforms. These are all SPLC paid losers. These aren't real. No one does this. Right? No one actually does this. Unless they're paid to do it. Because these people don't actually exist. They get these people, pay them, have them walk around where they should be assaulted. I think. Don't do it, but I think they should be assaulted. They should be gassed, have their masks stripped off, and exposed. Disgusting. But they're SPLC. I think it was Laura Loomer kept running into these people. She's like, who are these people? She was giving them, I think it was her. Might have been someone else, but they were giving them shit, and they just, man, there was only a few of them, but one guy was yapping. Yap, yap, yap. All right, let's go to Rumble real quick. Hold on. Go see him melting down. Crimson Desert playthrough?
Just got to do a little bit of cleanup here.
I'm going to go ask Jeremy Hambly, why are you playing this and not the bull, or is he under the desk? Let's see how long I last.
Packers don't pick till Friday. I mean, their drafts are never, their drafts are never that great.
I'm gone. And there's Will. Oh, God. And there's Haggis. What are the oranges for? Oranges? Am I going to be banned?
Run.
I've been muted.
So, I will say, people say this game doesn't have much story.
Let's see if he's keep melting down. Where's the melties? He said he was melting down.
So, I don't think I really want to play a game just to own the libs kind of thing.
This is high energy. This is
demo
pumping
was
me.
fun. Is this?
That was impressive, right? 5 seconds.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
5 seconds. Can anyone top it? That was fast. That was really fast. To be fair, it was pretty egregious. Not that I ever care about this motherfucker. Okay. All right. So I was going to cover this last time, but I didn't have time. Hassan.
In any case, what is this? Capcom's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making 1,000 people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded.
So he has something to say about people who say that they want to have kids looking at Pragmata because it's a cute little kid, right? Guess what's everyone doing this week? He said trolling you and still didn't get banned. Damn it. Damn it. I get banned so quick. Oh, come on with this.
Pragmata, it's making 1,000 people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. Your job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. It's out already? Is it good? Isn't this
Yes, it's good. Not that you care. Not that you play games. Not that you play games, Hassan. We know you don't play. You get paid once in a while to play a game, but you don't actually play games.
In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So What's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer,
why do you care about having families? Why do you care about this as a human being? Why do you care? You play games. This guy, like, he literally thinks so. He's talking about, is the game good? Then he's saying the gamers that actually want to have a family are actually unfuckable losers. What? Like, this guy literally looks like a clown most of the time. I mean, let's be real. The guy has like this tiny head. And where's the weirdest ass? I'm sorry, these glasses look fucking stupid. You probably don't even need glasses and you're wearing glasses. You look like a clown. But he has money, so women like him. Let's be real, guys. You look at old Hassan when he didn't have money. That dude looked like an idiot, dude. Are you kidding me?
You should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a fucking lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman.
This is wild to me. The absolute, the stigmatism, it's not necessarily projection, but it is like the name calling for nothing. So now that gamers are saying they want to have a family, or they like the idea of it because they've seen this game and it's like doing some things, it's tweaking those emotions. This is blowing his mind, and now the people that think that are automatically unfuckable losers who've never slept with a woman and have no chance to. So why are they doing it? This is really dumb. Not that I'm surprised. Here's the thing: is like, it's not surprising when he says dumb shit. Like, you just expect the dumb shit to come. But here we go. He can't help himself but have bad takes like this that are debunked pretty quick.
Why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, if they changed hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of like, I don't know, Dr. Pepper or something, and you fucking freaked out about that, that makes sense, right? Like, that's precisely what your life is about. But
I kind of feel like Hassan always just needs to have a take. So he just creates one out of thin air, no matter how stupid it is. And once he goes down the path of the take, he just continues, no matter how bad it is. This is that. This is him just saying things. He's just saying stuff now.
As far as like LARPing about starting families and whatnot, this is something that I never understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right?
So because gamers are gamers, they'll never experience women for the rest of their life. Dude, most of the people playing this game are married, I would say. A large percent. Many have children, like myself. Have kids. My son was out here earlier who agreed how bad Marathon was. As his dog is trapped in this position, and if she so much as moves, she'll zap the shit out of her. Dude's pathetic, man.
Also, I will say, Japanese game, putting a child in there, you're playing with fire. Okay.
What the hell does that mean? So now putting a kid in the game for a Japanese game is playing with fire? What the hell?
Get mad at me for saying this, but I feel like any Japanese game you put like a child, it's gonna invite maybe the worst possible fandom, you know? I know it's not like that. I'm sure the game is not like that, but there will be people who take it like that.
Dude, what is he talking about, bro? That is absolutely crazy. So if you're a Japanese developer, you can't have kids in the game because it's going to be like that? Because you're playing with fire? Only the Japanese. What? Yeah, I think that's projection. This is the kind of projection we've been seeing with the people who like see her and immediately see an attractive kid. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the same type of take is that, because there are people like, oh my God, they gave her an adult face. They made her look pretty. They gave her long hair. They put eyeliner on her. Oh my God, she has big eyes and a small nose and shiny lips. And it's just like, holy shit. These are not things I notice. I do not look at this and see that at all. These people are there looking at this. It's because they're looking at it. It's like shame, right? So they see this, and it's shame that they feel, and they're looking at the pieces of the shame, and they're picking out the parts that bother them, or that they're stirring this. I swear, he saw this, and he went to Japan, put a kid in the game, they're playing with fire. And oh my God, the infuckable loser gamers actually want to have kids when they don't have a chance. After he asked if the game's good, because apparently he can play the game, and he's not a gamer. And he's just allowed to play. What? This is insane. Let's just, I think this is a good place to put this dude. Exactly, Toasty. She just looks like a kid. She just looks like a kid. Why is this not allowed? Why can't we have kids? What is the issue? She just looks like a kid in the game, which is the point, right? It's the whole freaking point. She doesn't act like one. She doesn't speak like one because she's a robot. And someone's like, her teeth are too perfect. She's a robot. She doesn't have her teeth growing in. They just made teeth. Yeah, I don't know how else they'd want. I don't know how else they'd want to create her. Hassan is a pedo. We all know what he's done. He did make that one trip with there was a young child that was involved. That is all I will say. Allegedly. But I don't think it's all that allegedly anymore. So this is a cool little clip that Smash posted where he's reacting to a lonely, miserable, and clearly extremely depressed communist complaining about how the new pragmatic game is becoming a catalyst for more babies to be born. When this happened, this is cute.
Like, that's precisely what your life is about. But as far as like LARPing about starting families and whatnot, this is something that I never understand.
I'm going to make a little more tea.
It just doesn't make any sense to me because...
Speak of the angel. How are you doing? Can I have a big hug?
Yeah.
Mwah. How you doing?
Good.
What's up? Oh, hold on. I need to full screen this. Hold on. Man, this is good timing. We were just talking.
Meanwhile, Hassan's like, why are you worrying about this? You'll never have children. Oh, okay.
Well, not really, but.
Okay, so
He did say old enough to count, old enough to mount. That's right.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Disgusting.
I love that. I can have this?
Yeah. And fortune teller.
Oh, it says this is just like the game. Look, it says to Dad from Andrea. I did not tell you to do this. You just did this on your own. Yeah. Thank you. Dad, oh my God.
Smash is like, I did not tell you to do this, right? No.
Fortune teller is like origami I used to make.
Uh-huh.
I'm just giving you shit.
I made this from mother.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, one sec.
Those are so cool. I used to make those all the time when I was a kid.
Does it go with like a rhyme or a poem when you do the 1, 2, 3, 4?
You gotta pick one, and then usually they have like colors and numbers, and then you go, okay, what number? And then
2.
And then 1,
okay.
2. Then you pick another one, and then that's your fortune when you unfold it. Wait, here it tells you your fortune, but I have no fortunes.
It's not done yet.
Not yet. That's amazing. I love this so much. Oh,
it's super cute. What timing, though?
So much.
What absolute timing?
Can I put it up?
Yeah.
Okay, where should I put it?
There's a lot.
How about right here?
Running out of room, Smash. Yeah. Look at all these things. Like, she's always bringing something, huh? There's all sorts of stuff all over here. I can't do that with my wall. My wall comes down every time I'm done streaming, so I can't put stuff. I'd love to. But yeah, like, there it is right in his face. Like, oh, why are we worried about that? Oh, because we have kids. That's why we talk about this stuff all the time. And a lot of people out there want to have them, and they will someday. But maybe not Hassan, because his girlfriend is eggless. So maybe it is in the end projection. Why are you worried about that? You'll never will. Well, maybe it's him that he's actually talking about. He will never will. Now, we were talking about... I told you I had a 33-year-old spinstress that we were going to talk about. She has some demands. She's trying to talk about why she's single. She doesn't get it. Let's listen.
People are always asking me, like, why don't you have a boyfriend? Like, how do you not have a boyfriend? I haven't been able to find a guy that's doing as well as me at the same caliber as me or better. I have my shit together. I have a great apartment. I have zero debt. I am in the shape of my life. I go to therapy. I have a great job. I look hot.
I do want to just kind of call probably bullshit on the shape of my life thing. It doesn't look like that would be the case. But faces can be tricky. But I just want to call some bullshit on this. I don't believe her.
My life is full of friends and family and hobbies and passions. And I constantly go on dates with guys that have little to none of those aspects about them. And I'm done. And I just get upset because I'm sitting here knowing all of that about myself, and I can barely get a date with like a quality guy.
Gee, I wonder
guys
why.
Just want to talk to me and have a pen pal, or just like boost their ego that they're like talking to me. They don't
I'll be
actually
honest.
plan dates. The pickings are
I'll be honest, Clippy. I think 4 is high. This is, I mean, look at what we're looking at here. This shit is a mess. This is 2-3 territory. Now, I rate from 0 to 10. So there's zeros in there. I think 4 is kind. It's incredibly kind. When you really look at 10s and rate them 10, and 1s and 0s and rate them 0, this is a 2 or a 3. No shit. I mean, there's nothing good here. Not a thing. The hair's in okay shape, but it's gangly, and I don't know what else. I don't think it gets better down below the neck. I don't. Yeah.
slim here in New York City for high quality men. Maybe that's because I use dating apps a lot, but like honestly, in the wild is not that much better. Men are scared to approach. The way I'm treated by some of
Men are not afraid to approach. They don't want to. They don't want to. Did she say she was hot? She said I look hot. Hold on. Did I miss this?
great job. I look hot. My life is full of friends and family and
Oh,
hobbies
she
and
did.
passions. And I constantly go on dates with guys.
You don't look hot. At all. You can have friends and passions. I don't care. You are ridiculous. Yeah, she might be getting gassed up by
Guys
TikTok.
just want to talk to me and have a pen pal, or just like boost their ego that they're like talking to me. They don't actually plan dates. The pick.
So, okay, I understand. So, men are talking to her to boost her ego. No, they're probably talking to you to be nice to you, but they aren't interested. They're actually trying to boost your ego. They're not talking to you to boost their ego. No one goes to a 2 to boost their ego. No one, absolutely no one. Now, if they're sleeping with you, maybe, but it doesn't sound like you're getting there because it doesn't seem like you can keep these quality men or find any quality men that want to. So I feel like that's not happening. Yeah. Playful bet. She makes $35K and owes $90K in college debt, has a Starbucks card and is preloaded. Dude, the Starbucks cards, man, they get you in trouble. I don't think people realize how much that shit costs. Think about, let's just say you only spend $5 on Starbucks and it's more when you go, for sure. I mean, the drinks, they're like, what, 6? Let's say it's 5. Let's say you get a Starbucks drink every day. 5 times 10 is 50. Times 3 is 30. I'm sorry, 150. So you're spending 150 a month. Oh, how many months are there in a year? Oh, there's 10. Huh. 12, I mean. And if you multiply by 10, you're at $1,500 a year. And then add another $300 for 2 more months. $1,800 a year. You're just taking it and you're buying coffee with it. $1,800 a year. And in some places, you're also getting taxed. And that's if I'm nice about the $5. Make your fucking coffee and your tea at home. You can even buy pre-made tea, pre-made coffees, iced coffee, etc. And it's still way cheaper. What are you doing? Not the little ones, the big ones. The big ones, right? The gallons. Do not go and give these places your money any more than like once a week. It's fine to go out once in a while and like, oh, let's go get a Starbucks. Don't get in the habit. The daily habit is killing you. Same thing with going out for lunch. Make a sandwich. If you're spending $10 a day eating out, and it's more if you are, but let's say you're spending an average of $10 a day. I just did the math for $5 a day, and it was $1,800. $3,600 a year on lunch. If you're spending so much as $10 a day, you're throwing your money away. Stop. Anyway, let's continue with this ugly hag. I mean, this woman.
Slim here in New York City for high quality men. Maybe that's because I use dating apps a lot, but like honestly, in the wild is not that much better. Men are scared to approach. The way I'm treated by some of these guys is like, unbelievable given what I just said about myself. It's like the Alex Earl thing. That bum ass guy took Alex Earl on like a coffee date to like drive around and like go to the beach, like the lowest quality date of all time, when she should have been taken out to like a Michelin star restaurant and been wined and dined and taken on a fabulous date.
So now she's complaining that some woman who was well known or something was taken out. Was this a TikTok person she's talking about? I've never heard of this person. It must be TikTok. It must be. But this girl went on a date and went for a walk on the beach. And what else? Let me listen. What was the other thing?
It's like the Alex Earl thing. That bum ass guy took Alex Earl on like a coffee date to like drive around and like go to the beach. Like the
Oh no, they went on a coffee date and went for a coffee date is a great first date, by the way, because you can sit, you're not eating. You might have a little snack, but you're not like eating and like focusing on a meal. You can focus on each other, talk, go for a walk or a drive on a beach, you talk. This is how you get to know each other. It's actually a fabulous first date. She's saying to go to a Michelin star restaurant for your first date. That is retarded. You are dumb. Who is this Alex Earl? Alex Earl? American media personality? TikTok. I'm out.
lowest quality date of all time, when she should have been taken out to like a Michelin star restaurant and been wined and dined and taken on a fabulous date. He did that because he's insecure with himself, so he has and knows how great she is, and he has to put her down and make himself feel better.
Actually, I would say it's completely the opposite. He didn't feel the need to do all those things because he's confident. Oh no, I believe that's completely opposite. You have to go overboard when you're not so confident in yourself. If you're doing the Michelin star thing that she wants, I believe it's overboard. If you go to a movie the first time, it's because you don't really know each other, you don't want to talk. You're like, okay, I don't think like movies are bad first dates. I don't know. Coffee, tea, lunch are good first dates if you can do it. Dinners, movies, they're all right, but you don't get to know each other.
These guys, they see how great you are, and they just want to put you down. And
She's a 2.5
like,
who thinks she's 11. Yeah.
These like nonchalant guys. Girls want a chalant king, a chalant man that cares about.
The chalant king. She wants a chalant king, you guys. So she wants someone that's glitzy and glammy. She wants a gay guy. Well, go get a gay guy. You're going to have to transition to a man, and then maybe you can get one. That's your best chance.
Take them out. If you're a girly and you're
begging
watching
take
this
them
and
out.
you feel the same
No one's
way
begging
as
to take you
me,
out.
that like you have your shit together and you just can't find a guy that's doing the same, hold out for him. Wait for him. Don't waste time with these bum men that are so insecure with themselves. You wait for your chalant king. He'll come, and I'm down here in the trenches with you. People are always...
Guys. She wants a chalant king. That chin is something. That fucking chin is something, dude. Let's put this in perspective. A little goddamn perspective here. What are we doing, Juan? What are we doing demanding a chalant king? Her nose ain't even straight, bro. She's looking off this way, or everything's pointed this way, her nose is pointed at us. She's got eye bags. How old are you? 33? What are these? Go to sleep at night. Get off your fucking phone. Your eyes have that watery weird thing going on. You can see it back here. You got a mess going. You got a mess. You're. She needs her goddamn Chalant King. She's down here in the trenches with you girls. Where's her Chalant King? This is crazy. Wow. She's gonna wait for a long time. She's just begging. I feel like it's like JDA in a way where you know how he doesn't write a goddamn thing he writes? It's all just AI books, and he just prints, like he'll even say like, "Oh, I made 2 or 3 books last night. AI's great." Just slams out books. It's like when a bunch of monkeys are just typing. Sooner or later, they'll write something. You know, a bunch of monkeys are just typing. The math checks out that sooner or later, if you have enough monkeys going, they'll actually write a novel. Like, if you just let it happen, like, it will just happen, right? I feel like he's doing the thing where he's like, I got AI, it's just writing things. Sooner or later, one will be good enough and take off. And just shoves these things out. He has no idea what's in them, but maybe he'll get lucky one day. I feel like that's what she's doing. She's just going to go on dates with these nonchalant guys. She wants to find her Chalant King someday. I'm just going to keep waiting because I'm not going to actually date anyone around my level. She's doing she's trying to do the 3 to 10 thing where she just dates way up and way over because they all think this. Because she thinks she's hot. I mean, get the fuck out of here. It's ridiculous. I feel like it's that. What is her name? Does she have one? I don't know who the fuck this is.
People are always asking.
Let's see who she is. What is her name on TikTok? Kind of annoying that it's not there. Her name on TikTok is JayViper. No. What? How dare you misgender me, fucking Grok? I said her, and it said her name is JayViper. Go fuck yourself. That's pathetic. We're gonna check the rest. We're gonna look. I don't know if it's gonna figure it out. The girl in the video from the whatever podcast clip posted by Brian does not appear to publicly share her real name or personal. Get out of here. Pulled from full podcast episode. No, it's not, dude. Come on. See, this guy said she's about a 5. That I said that is very kind. Oh my, I look hot. No, you don't. Yeah. Oh yeah. First thing I noticed is the chin. And outside of TikTok, chalant is not a word. Yeah, I would say that's accurate. God damn. This is right. You could actually take her nose ain't off either. You could take her and just put her in here. I think you could. Let's go to TikTok. Let's look up Chalant King, maybe? How do you use TikTok? Can I search? Explore? Is there a search? No, I don't want to hear this. No, stop. Stop. You stop it. More. I don't use TikTok, dude. Oh, here we go. Dude, there's probably gonna be so many. This is gonna be so No, I want videos. Ugh, get out of here. Never mind. It's not working. Oh my god, dudes. Fuck it. We're going to this. He has tears rolling down his eyes all the time. His face is red.
So the thing people don't know about climaxing is like you actually have salt in your.
No. I've never listened to this at volume. I never listened to this at volume. I never listened to the volume. I didn't know he said this. I just know he puts tears in his hair. No. He said climaxing. No.
So the thing people don't know about climaxing is like you actually have salt in your tears. So what I do is I take the tears and I put it in my hair and it's almost like sea salt spray. It's not fucking funny stuff. I don't complain that much. So the thing people don't know about...
Dude, no way. He almost just broke down into... So he climaxes. Climaxing. That's a thing. He does it to get the tears so he can put them in his hair. And then he almost broke down when someone said that he breaks down too much.
Salt in your tears, so what I do is I take the tears and I put it in my hair, and it's almost like sea salt spray. It's not fucking funny stuff. I don't complain that much.
Holy shit. The kids are not going to be okay. They're not. There's a problem. There's trouble a-brewing. Yes, Bobby, that's a good point. When they take a video of just their face, they're not really in the shape of their life. Or maybe the shape is round, and that's the shape that she was looking for. Hey, you can't judge her like that. You don't know what shape she was talking about. She could have been saying the roundest shape of her life. It's very possible. I would like to find the original video of that. I'm gonna search more for that one. I want to find her. We're gonna look up the body. Because I guarantee it ain't hot. If it is, I'm gonna be shocked. Goddamn shocked. Well, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This climaxing thing was the last thing I had to go over today. But what we did have was we had some incredible support today. We are, I believe, nearly at tier 2 even. Let me just double check. Let me double check. Let me make sure. All right. Okay, that's one. We are exactly... That's 30. 30. Oh, okay, yeah. We are at... Yep, we're at tier 2. We are at tier 2. That's true. That's true. You never said a shape, yeah. What shape? Let's see. Let's do it. Oh, let's see how this poll ended. It was being stupid earlier. My YouTube crashed. That's cool. That's nice. I like that. All right, let's see if we can end this poll here. We will see the results. The results for how reliable are Circana's numbers. If you believe them, you're dumb gets 35%. Congratulations, everyone who said that. You are right. 30% said there are no numbers. That's also true. They're doing great, asterisk. 22%, and they're the gold standard at 13%. If you answered that the gold standard and you meant it, yikes. Yikes. But thank you for supporting on that. Well, supporting, or not so much supporting, but participating. Let's start a new poll. What shape is she the greatest? Round AF. Air. There. The question is, what shape is she? She says she's in the best shape of her
I
life.
have a boyfriend. I haven't been able to find a guy.
But what
that's
shape is
doing
that?
As well as
I need you to
me.
answer the poll right now. Is she the greatest shape, round as fuck, or pear?
At the same
We have
caliber
it
as me, or
right
better.
now
I have my shit together.
in the chat. Please vote. We will see what shape people think she is. And I am going to go ahead and set up the next stream real quick. I can't believe she says she's Ilicon. Oh man, she said that kind of quick. Ooh, yeah, don't say that. You are overrating yourself. That is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Oh my god, no.
I just get upset because I'm sitting here knowing all of that about myself.
Yes, Craig's name of his stream is I've been exposed. My channel is under attack.
Quality guy. Guys just want to talk to me and
Oh man.
just like boost their ego.
It's so goofy. It's all so goofy. Fucking the quartering is gonna really step in another one. I can't believe it. I can, but I can't. He's gonna do it to himself.
But like honestly, in the wild is not that much better. Men are scared to approach. The way I'm treated by some of these guys is like unbelievable given
I would like to make this thing go public. There it is.
that bum ass guy took Alex Earl on like a coffee date to like drive around and like go to the beach, like the lowest quality date of all time, when she should have been taken out to like a Michelin star restaurant and been wined and dined and taken on a fabulous date. He did that because he's insecure with himself, so he has and knows how great she is, and he
Okay.
has to put her down and make himself.
We're actually starting a little earlier today. That's good. I like that. Gotta make sure it actually did it. It's so dumb sometimes.
I'm really done with these like non.
So I'm going to do the raid on the next stream, and we're gonna be playing Pragmata. And so, if for some reason it doesn't forward you or the stream doesn't start again, just wait a second. Last time the stream did not start, but it looked like it did, but it didn't. So I figured that out, thank God. But it takes a second. But just hang out. I will absolutely start it. I'll make sure it works. But if it doesn't forward you, please just click on my channel and let it bring you. It should forward you. That has only happened once where it didn't. All right, let's end the new poll. Which, of course, this is frozen now. Tell me it made the new poll. Please tell me it actually made the new poll. It did. It did. All right, we're ending the poll. No one chose that she's in the greatest shape? That's crazy. 67% of people said pear. 33% said round as fuck. You're probably all right. She could be a round pear. She'd be pretty sweet. Be pretty sweet. Ban that person who voted for that. Round is right. No one voted for the greatest though. Shout out to them. Shout out to all of you for knowing the truth. With that, I'm going to start the next stream. So here's the thing, right? There will be no stream on Friday. I'm going out with the wife. If I stream, it might be earlier on Saturday, but I gotta kind of see how that's gonna work out. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. There's a possibility of a Sunday stream or no stream till Monday. I'm going to try to do it, though. I'm going to try to get one. We need a Viper Byte. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's the greatest. The only thing is when I do one, I need a later stream, and we're going out again on Saturday. We have all these goings-outs, goings-ons. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I said that right. We have all these goings-outs, going on. Goings-outs, going on. Anyway, this is not goodbye, though. It's still see you next time. I am going to have a gaming stream with Pragmata right after this. You'll get forwarded. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next Viper Byte. Peace.
Lights are fading, game was strong. Time to say goodbye so long. We'll be back for another round. It's not the end, we run this.